Hi.
We're live, y'all. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Supper Club,
It's season
everyone.
2 of the Supper Club.
Season 2, the fall edition.
We're going first and third Saturdays
Yes.
from 5 to 7,
Yes.
live in the wild.
Yes. From multiple locations. So we're gonna be getting around this winter.
Hoeing it up.
Yeah, we're gonna have sled dogs and everything. But
Man, how have you been, Danny?
I've been good. I've been all right. I can't complain.
That's good.
Yeah, I can't complain. As long as I keep waking up, I have no complaints.
Man,
You know.
I'm hoping I'll get there someday because I have so many complaints. Have I been good?
And see, you've been gone. You be gone during the week.
I mean, that's most of the problem.
Right. Yeah.
Why we gotta go? It's like Steve Blount always says.
What's that?
Anytime you're not in Idlewild, that's like tricky, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's tricky.
That's why I stay here.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what
working
saying?
on it.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but besides that, everything's been cool.
Awesome. I started up at Interlochen. I'm
Right.
teaching there.
Right.
I have we have a special project. So I'm making a documentary about regenerative farming.
Okay.
And also teaching a natural history filmmaking class, which has been really fun. But
how's it turning out for you?
It's great.
Oh, okay.
The students are amazing because they're all super nerdy.
Oh, okay.
And like everybody loves animals.
Right.
So we just go out and look for animals and film them.
Oh, okay.
I found a baby turtle last week.
Oh, yeah?
I named it Turtle Kevin.
I mean, y'all just... Oh, yeah.
And then all the kids are like, we love Kevin.
So all y'all just pile in the car or van or...
Well, Interlochen, Steve is on. What up, though, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
Interlochen is like in the woods, and it's Interlochen means between two lakes. So it's like a very beautiful campus. I want to get a bunch of Idlewild folks to come like get a tour and everything because it's really dope. So there's a lot of stuff just on campus, but we are gonna do some little field trips. I want to get kids down here because
don't bring them wild ass kids down and tear up Idlewild.
Tear it up.
Keep them in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Don't let them, just point them out. This is the old flamingo. This is where we do. This is where we do the podcast from. So yeah.
And keep them inside.
Yeah. We don't want nobody coming in and disrupting shit, man.
What are they disrupting, Danny?
Whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Idlewild like Vegas. Whatever go on in Idlewild, stay in Idlewild.
It is like Vegas. Yeah. It's also like, I feel like it's like Narnia. It's like, hey, do you ever see Hook?
No.
It's like the Peter Pan with Robin Williams. They have this scene where they're all sitting down to dinner, and it's like, it starts out, it's all make-believe. Hey, Falang.
I can't see nobody on mine. I don't know how to do all of that on my screen.
It's okay, Uncle Grandpa. We got you.
Uncle Grandpa. Okay.
Let me see. Well, they were having dinner.
Who having dinner?
In Hook, the film. Oh, this is a different layout. Here we go. And it starts out. Well, I don't know.
What you didn't cross.
We'll just go with it like that. It starts out, there's like a big dinner table and it looks like it's empty, and then they have to like use their imaginations, and then there's like this huge banquet feast. And I feel like, yeah, if you don't, if you're not in the right mind space, it doesn't look like anything's here anymore. Yeah. People drive through all the time and they're like, what's going on?
Or if you're blind.
Right.
You know, if you're blind, you can't see shit. So you don't know if shit changed or not. Mm-hmm. You just know you in out a while. Mm-hmm. That shit just flew right over you, didn't it? I'm just. Oh my God! But yeah, I'm just bullshitting. Yeah.
But I'm so glad to be back. I've been coming down on the weekends, and I tore out another room.
Yeah, because the last time you were down here, you was knocking out the window. Did you ever get that situated?
The window is back in. Okay. I restored a window. Okay. I'm waiting on stucco. There's like supply chain failures, y'all. Right. Like the world is really coming to a close. Mm. And I want to get my house together. Yeah. But yeah, the stucco is on its way because that's like been really hard to find. Okay. And then I decided I'm gonna make that room our permanent studio.
Back there.
I'm excited.
Okay. You're getting it together.
Falang says, Danny, you silly.
Oh.
Falang, we gotta get back on your book. Send me some times when you're available.
Falang ain't say shit else about that book since. Told you.
Falang, that's not even the case. Okay. But I'm excited because I really loved the first chapter. I actually sent it. I won't say the first chapter, but so a few weeks ago over the summer at Danny's, you were having a fireside at your house. Okay. And Falang and I just started talking about
about the book.
Yeah, she's always wanted to write this book, and I was like, well, let's start right now. Right. And so I pulled out my phone and we just did like a voice memo. And it was so lovely and adorable. I loved it, and I can't wait until there's more story. Hey, there's somebody pulling up.
Well, who is that?
Who that is?
Who is that? But yeah, it's getting cold too. God damn.
I know. I'm sorry. So it was hot all summer, and then Daddy comes looking for some relief. And my furnace doesn't work, y'all. So we are cold in my house now.
Yeah, it's cold, motherfucker, in here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, but we gonna be all right. We gonna fuck around and start a bonfire right in the middle of the floor.
People think the light-skinned folks are fancy, and that is just not the case.
Oh no, we ain't fancy at all. You see the way we live.
I know.
We keep our fronts up, but we ain't nowhere near fancy.
Gotta put it together.
I'm old school as hell. You come in my house, I got a jar with egg water in it. What the fuck is that in that jar?
Egg water?
Egg water. That's vitamin for plants and shit like that.
You put the peels in there?
Peels.
The egg.
The shells.
The egg shells. That's what I was trying to think of. Come on in.
Let's see. Come on in, my brother.
What's up?
Hey.
All right. Yeah,
Let me get you a chair.
Yeah, get my man a chair and a microphone. Brother, it's getting cold now, ain't it?
You know, it's about the last time y'all gonna see me.
You ain't lying. When that temperature drop, he gone. Mm-hmm. Steve said, fuck that. I ain't being around here in no winter time.
I don't like the cold, man. I like the new logo, though.
Thank you.
Very Afrocentric. So
yeah, we working on it. I wanted. It's not as big as I thought it was when I had it made. Oh shit. Okay.
Hey.
Oh shit. I was just talking about.
Oh, look at
that. Oh, he come with gifts.
So, who this is?
This is
my man. Look at what my man Steve brought for us. Thank you. Thank you, Steve Blau.
You're welcome.
Okay.
But this is to celebrate the inaugural edition of the Supper Club podcast.
Okay.
Right? You know what I mean? Y'all did that. The inaugural season has ended.
That's true.
And we gotta celebrate that.
Because we didn't think about that.
I know.
Think about, but you did.
That's right.
And we appreciate that.
We gotta celebrate that. Y'all did a thing. Y'all had an idea. Y'all did a thing, and you executed it.
Now, because we were just saying when we came on air, this is the fall edition.
That's right.
Season 2.
I know. Season 2, episode 1.
And Steve, he's one of our major supporters.
I know.
And every time I talk, and every time I talk to him, he say, "Man, y'all got to do this. Y'all got to get out there and do this." You know what I'm saying?
Get the followers up. I said, get the followers.
You said to get
Yeah.
that, and that's what we like. Yeah, come on, sit down, man. And,
come on in.
And that's what I was just telling Lydia, that we gotta. I want to do the t-shirts. I want to do that.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
How you doing?
Good.
So I didn't know. I know you were a wine drinker, so I didn't know if
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't know what your spirit of choice
I
is.
usually do reds.
Oh damn!
But I will drink all these.
All right.
I will.
Oh, I'm finna open this right now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's for
Falang's
you.
on
I
her
know what you
way.
like.
Oh yeah, you
I
know,
know what
you
you
already
like.
know.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
already know.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh wee. Yes, sir. Okay, okay.
Nice.
I was just telling her
I know.
her heat ain't on.
I can tell.
I was like, damn. It's funny because I was sitting at the house getting preparing myself.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, damn, I wonder if she got her shit on in there, man. There's her heat on because during the summer it was hot as fuck in there.
Right.
And now it's gonna be cold. Maybe I should go get some liquor.
Mhm.
Yes. Internal combustion.
Didn't go get it. But my brother Steve came through
Everything's fine.
and everything
So,
is fine.
Danny cursed me in
Where
my
are your
house.
space heaters? You don't even have those.
She ain't even got to that point yet. But we
Because
we
I
all
just
right
got
now.
back.
Oh.
This morning, I had a parent-teacher conference at school, and I came straight down, and then I turned on the thermostat, and I was like, oh, I guess I don't have heat yet.
No. Okay, I can't see shit. My brother.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Do y'all want ice?
Hey, where's on? There we go. And look,
You want ice?
we got our NWA boy. NWA. I say, damn, man, where you get them from, Lydia?
Oh damn.
NWA.
Came with the house.
Wonder what is that?
I don't know.
That
I
ain't
wonder.
NWA.
I don't think it's in what we think is NWA.
No, that ain't that for
But
sure.
but hell yeah, man. Thank you, sir.
Got you, man. Got you. No, that's y'all. I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of what y'all have accomplished this summer. I'm just proud of what has been accomplished in Idlewild this summer.
It was a big
Period.
summer.
Lydia, are you?
I have beer right now. You want me to do one?
Yeah, you got another one of these?
I think.
You
No,
do,
y'all
don't
just
you?
do them. I got my drink.
You got your drink?
Yeah,
Is
and
that
I don't
right?
drink dark.
Okay.
Now, that's for you, my brother.
That's
Okay.
fucked up, Steve.
Here you go,
That I
Lydia.
don't drink dark. I used to. I stopped drinking Hennessy. I used to drink a lot of Hennessy. I stopped drinking Hennessy about 05.
Okay.
And I went to vodka.
Okay.
And I drank vodka for about 15 years. And now I'm kind of going to tequila. But I still drink vodka.
You like me. Every year, every new year, I switch up my liquor for the year. Either it's going to be light or dark. This year is dark.
All
So
right.
you might catch me drinking Hennessy, 1738.
Yeah.
I'll go to the Apple Crown. Now,
Yeah.
next year, it's going to be all tequila.
Well, I don't switch every year. This is like 15 years.
I do that. No, I switch every motherfucker. Then, well, this year, I ain't give a fuck. I drink anything. You know what I'm saying? But here
That makes me think of.
let's
yeah.
toast to the fall edition of the Supper Club.
Just to the
Cheers.
supper club, period. To the
There you
supper
go.
club,
Cheers.
man.
All
To
right, cheers.
Much longevity to the
All
supper
right.
club.
Cheers.
My favorite podcast.
Ah, yes.
Doing it. So that just made me think how adorable it would be if we had like a Puxatony Phil, Groundhog's Day, but it's Danny Henderson and it's the light or dark year. What does it mean?
It don't mean that don't have a meaning to it. It's just,
just
something I
switch it.
do.
Do you add new ones or is it always back and forth with the same?
It's back and forth. Either it's light or dark. Or I'll tell you what, it ain't been a year where there ain't been shit. Okay, this year I ain't drinking nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, so but
it could happen.
yeah. Then next year I think I'm going back to drinking Old English too. I'm going back to my thug years. Next year, 24, I'm going back to my thug years, baby.
Colt 45.
No, OE
That's too far.
800.
I mean, no, Colt 45.
No.
OE about the same to me.
Yeah, they both. But I'm a malt liquor, but I'm an OE, not a Colt 45 guy.
I got
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Colt 45 is more like Fred Williamson guy.
Billy D.
I mean Billy D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you
No, I'm more
switch?
like Clint Eastwood, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you always switch on the same day?
New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a tradition I've done since I've been a bachelor, since I've been by myself.
I love traditions.
Yeah, traditions are dope. Closing of the cabins.
Right.
Are you going?
Right.
I will be there.
Is that why you're up?
No, it kind of, well, yes and no. I have work to do.
Now, are you closing up or are you preparing to close up?
So no, I'm closing up.
Because you got
Steve Blount is going to be done for the season. You will not likely see me again until the spring.
For real?
Yeah, I don't like the cold.
So if the barn have a New Year's party, you won't come up and pop up?
Maybe. Because now Chris will do that stuff.
Okay.
He did it last year, but
okay.
I don't like the cold. You know, I'm a bit on record with that. I don't like the cold. This is about as cold as I want right here. This jacket I got on is about.
Oh man!
It's rainy and it's cold.
Right. Yeah. That makes a hell of a difference.
The wet cold is rough.
It's the worst.
It gets down in your bones.
Hell yeah.
You need to get in the bathtub.
Man.
It's like, there's no other way but to get immersed.
And now it's supposed to really drop now.
I don't even know the last time I took a bath.
The last couple of days I've been looking at my wood. I turned my furnace on yesterday. I had to. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Yeah.
But now I'm walking past my wood burner like,
We had ours on last night.
For real?
Oh man.
I lit it up.
The Idlewild one?
Yeah, I lit it up before I left the house.
Yeah.
And then I went over to Lindsay. When I came back in, man, that whole house, I had to open the door.
See?
I had to open the door. It was so hot there, man.
Can't beat them.
No, you can't beat them. But once that's the problem. Once they get to going, you can't turn them down like the thermostat. You like, hey, it's getting hot. Go turn the heat down.
Well, that's the other thing is my friend who I stay with at Interlaken, she has a sauna. So I started running it I started once a week running in the morning and then getting in the sauna, and it is like the best thing ever.
Oh yeah.
And
I almost bought one the other day.
We should do a sauna podcast.
Yeah.
In the sauna?
Yeah.
Or just okay, we can work that out.
I know you're joking. That's funny.
Filleting has an announcement. Yes. Don't forget closing of the cottages celebration tonight at Detroit Idlewild Clubhouse starting at 6.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
How long has closing of the cottages happened? Do you know?
For as long back as I can remember.
Yeah, as long as I've been. Yeah.
They've been doing this 30 years. You know.
Well,
man.
Yeah. So. But to answer your question, so my brother and my dad will be back for deer hunting.
Oh, okay.
And then after deer hunting, our house will be officially closed.
Slow down.
Because we don't have a furnace.
Oh, okay.
Right. So we got to get it winterized because we're not here enough to just keep the stove going. So we get our place winterized, and then we'll see y'all again in the spring.
I'm gonna miss y'all. I was just telling
I
was telling my brother that the other day. He's like, what's wrong, nigga? I'm like, damn, dog. People going back for the season. I'm gonna miss them, man. I said, like, I miss them, man. I can't wait till they come up here. Now I'm ready for the spring to come.
But look at this. Look at it this way too. There are more and more people that are staying year round now.
And that's what. And that's another thing we got. You noticed it. Yeah. I told Lydia earlier. She made a funny about it. I said, Lydia, you ain't been getting around.
Yeah.
She said, well, I know I'm not like you. And I'm like, okay. Well, then it dawned on me what the fuck she was saying. Anyway, now you catching on.
Yeah.
But look, if you drive around, dog, I mean, I'm gonna tell you another discussion I had about it. If you drive, it's more people up here now in the last 4 or 5 years. I'm talking about people that's living year round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's been in the last 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I want to, one thing I like to do on y'all platform is to try to dispel notion. So, we talked about,
yes,
we've talked about this thing about seasonal and permanent. We're not going to that.
No,
I'm just using that as an example. But I want to dispel this other notion that Idlewild is in this rebuild stage, that it's
coming back.
That it's coming back. No, It's not coming back.
I love that you're saying this.
Idlewild is back. Okay. It is not coming back.
It's back.
Because all the narrative of these articles that are published or these
for the last 20 years.
or this or these news articles that are on TV are like Idlewild's in a rebuilding mode. Like we just up here destitute and we just need reaching for crumbs. Right. We are back.
But you know why people keep using that over and over? You know why?
Why?
You don't know why?
Well, I have my theory. Why?
Okay.
Tell me your theory.
I'll start with my theory. Because if it's rebuilding, then you get to save it. You know?
I think that could be part of it. I think a big part of it is because they don't know, the people that are doing the reporting are not part of the community, and they might be here for a weekend and they look at it like, yeah, this is coming back. Idlewild's back. Idlewild's coming back. But they don't know if they stay for the whole summer. It's back.
It's back.
It's back.
It's back.
Now we still building.
Yeah.
Right.
But Idlewild back.
It's back.
And I think this summer we put the motherfucker back on the map.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. We put it back on the map. With a fucking stamp this summer. With a stamp this summer.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. And it goes back to what we used to say a few months ago. Fuck this planning on doing shit. Let's do some shit.
Look what y'all did.
And we did it.
We celebrated.
We did it.
We're celebrating the podcast. It was so many events.
Yes. And I'll be honest with y'all, I was like struggling, like just with myself, and it like the podcast and hanging out with you guys was so awesome.
Yeah,
it was.
It's been legit. It's been legit, and we gotta get the followers up.
Yes,
and get,
we working on that.
I know y'all been out in the community. Y'all broadcasted from the skating event.
Yeah.
Y'all broadcasted at the beach for Homie Day. Y'all broadcasted at the carnival.
Well, we made films with one of the best filmmakers in the world.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hopefully,
that's awesome.
I mean,
like
for
that.
real.
See, cheers to that. Like we gotta celebrate these events. Man.
Hopefully, in the near future, we're gonna broadcast from the Red Rooster.
Yeah, or whatever it's called. Yes, and or even better, we're gonna broadcast live next summer from the Flamingo.
Yes.
Inside of it.
Oh man.
The reopened Flamingo.
We could do it this winter.
Well, we're gonna do it out there. It's looking polished up and nice.
Since we on the subject,
I like both. I mean, we've been shooting in my house all summer. It is unfinished. Yes. I applied for a loan.
But you can't tell that from this.
No.
Right?
No, I'm saying you can't tell that your house is unfinished from this little.
Right.
I know.
Right.
But that's cool, isn't it?
No, that's awesome.
Because it's like it's just like back in the day. I mean, people came here in 1912 and they just had like platform tents.
Right.
And that was dope. Because like just a few years later, there were hardly any buildings. Du Bois writes about Idlewild being the best place to go.
Yes.
Like and it was just Black people hanging out in the woods, that's what it is. And that's why it's not even ever gone anywhere.
Right. Well, it hasn't been this level of activity.
No, it's been dead.
Yeah, the activity. Now, the Idlewild essence has always been here.
The essence.
But the level of activity we had this summer hasn't been seen since I was a teenager.
Man.
And probably even longer than that.
And next summer it's going to be even better, bigger.
Yes.
Can I talk to you about a weird thing that I've been thinking about?
Well, here we go.
Absolutely.
Hold on. Go ahead. I got enough.
Okay. So a few years ago, I got into a PhD program for marine biology, fully funded.
Congratulations. We should drink to that.
Thank you.
Cheers. Yeah, we should cheers to that, man. We celebrating all accomplishments.
Just all the ones. Because I have not been celebrating. I've been fucked up.
Fucked up in a good way?
No.
You just ain't had the right people around you to celebrate. That's all.
Well, also I was like, I got PTSD from my job when like the pandemic started.
How much that shit? Where you get that from?
It's post-traumatic stress syndrome
disorder. Where you get it off? Amazon?
You could for sure. Yeah, you totally could.
No.
And it's been like, I've been like refiguring out how to be in my body. And it's like very scary.
See, you got to watch what you say.
Why?
Because I am a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a man too, but I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from.
Well, I'm a
like how did you lose touch with how to be in your body? That's more would be my question.
I was molested when I was little, and I like blocked it out my whole life.
Okay.
And then at my job, it was so toxic. Like, all these really racist things happen. I was supporting the artists that were there. That was like my job to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to be kind of like Idlewild. It was like a community built by artists for artists to like make sure they could always be there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a lot of other things in the country right now in the world is like it's getting taken over by people, you know, like gentrification, taken over by people that don't understand what it was for. And that was like I had like 3 bosses. They were not great.
Okay.
And I spoke up about it and they kept retaliating. And then the pandemic hit and all the things I had lined up fell through and I didn't know where to go. Right. And I headed to Michigan because one of my best friends is the science director at Interlochen. And she was like, you can come stay as long as you want. And there was a posting for this house on Trulia. And I came and I was like, I'm just going to look at this house.
Yeah.
And I came and I pulled off Foreman Road and there was a bald eagle like flew across the street. And I was like, damn.
That was a good sign.
That was a good sign. See? And I pulled around the corner and the grass was overgrown, but there was in the back, it was all purple lupin wildflowers. And purple is my favorite color.
Oh, so it was a sign.
Oh, you like Prince, huh?
It was like, yeah. Yes.
Daddy, you silly.
Prince and Miracle on 34th Street. Yeah. And I was like, damn, this feels like my house.
Yeah.
And then like that same week, these 2 things just popped up. Like this protest that I had been involved in. Mm-hmm. We got illegally arrested in LA for a Black Lives Matter protest. And I was one of the representatives for they filed a class action lawsuit and we won. And that was like 2014 and it paid out that week that I got here. And then I also got this Artists United COVID relief grant.
Oh, okay.
And it covered the down payment.
Nice.
But I had nothing.
So let's bring this full circle.
Yeah.
So those grants and that settlement have helped you recover from your trauma. Mm-hmm. Is that what we're good?
And help me be a part of Idlewild.
Yes.
Become a part of Idlewild.
Right. So we appreciate that this space is a healing space for you.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So right. I had
essence.
Do you still feel that Idlewild is a healing place for you?
I feel like Idlewild was a healing space, and because
you say was though,
when I needed it to be what it was.
Okay.
And
at the time you needed
and right now it's like in this transition of okay, you're doing better. Now it's time to get your ass in gear. Okay. You know,
what's that look like?
It looks like starting a podcast.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
And finishing my house, you know, and like doing all the stuff we talk about.
Right. Yes. Right.
Having an amazing summer and
the talk is over.
Yeah, the talk is over.
The talk is over. Right. It's the walk.
Yeah. And so then I got into this PhD program and my practice, I follow scientists all over the world and then I make weird stuff with it. And I talk about like identity and all this stuff. Okay. And I make films, I make installations. And I just like when I was all like I just thought I couldn't make art anymore because of what happened. So I was like, I'll just be a scientist because I've been, I've also been doing that all this time. And the species, so when you apply to a science program, you're like assigned to a lab. And you do something that's based on whatever is in the scope of like your advisor in that lab. And he was working on these little copepods. They're like zooplankton, which is like, so it's like a food. It's like the base, like so many things eat it. And so it's super important. And they have this thing called cryptobiosis where they're basically like metabolically dead. They don't need to eat. They don't, they're not doing anything. And they can do this for up to like 200 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. No, this species in particular. There's other species in other parts of the world that could do it for like 700 years.
It's even longer.
It's longer. And so they go to Antarctica. They get these copepods that are in cryptobiosis, and I got to.
We got them in Idlewild too.
We got them in Idlewild too.
Sure, we do.
So yeah, so this is my idea. Is he is super down to help me start a lab in Idlewild where we can do a long-term study on and see like what copepods are here, and because like they're really good. Because they're so sensitive, they're a really good indicator for climate change or pollution or other things. So we can see like how healthy they are. And that could be, that could help us get like grant funding for just to protect the environment of Idlewild.
That sounds great.
And it's a really great metaphor too for Idlewild itself.
How? What's the metaphor? I'm missing it.
Because Idlewild's never gone anywhere. It just just went to sleep, basically, like a copepod.
Oh, I see where you're going there.
Well, the motherfucker, what you wait now?
Yes, because we need it. Because
Yeah.
it's like you keep saying, it's like
Godzilla.
It's like Godzilla.
He only wakes up when he's needed.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
And wrecks and tears shit up.
Going back to sleep.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. This would be like.
Which is also, there's all of these like Hindu gods and stuff that have that same narrative. And that is also like string theory. It's like everything. Fractals. Y'all. It all makes sense.
It all makes sense, man. It all makes sense.
Lauryn Hill talked about it. She's on tour. What? You know what? Lauryn Hill, come out to Idlewild next summer.
Yeah, we're gonna get Lauryn out here next year.
Yeah, you can plan for it next year, but she probably show up in 2025.
Yeah.
She don't ever show up nowhere on time.
And that's what I love about her.
Yeah.
She comes when you need her.
Well, if I pay my money to concert, she better come out when I say.
Oh my God.
Come out when I get there.
You ain't lying. I'm with you, Danny.
Like colored people's time.
Oh, she on super CP time.
Yeah.
Super CP. Like
Copepod.
Basically, if I feel like coming up, I will. If I don't, show's over.
Coming.
Cancel.
Right.
Copepod people's time.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
But I don't know if I need Lauryn Hill though. You know what I mean?
I would appreciate it.
I feel you. You might need Lauryn Hill.
I also really want.
She had that one album that was amazing.
I want.
And then everything else was like whatever.
I want Sun Ra Orchestra to come out.
So, what do you want for next year?
I'm telling you right now.
I'm listening.
Sun Ra Orchestra.
Yeah.
Actually, I made a list. Here, let me pull it up.
Oh shit.
That's good. I started to make some notes myself to come over here.
I made a whole pitch.
I never got to it though. I kind of thought I could just keep it all in my head.
Right.
You did?
But I know I forgot.
There's
stuff.
So much.
Right, it's too much.
It's so much.
I know I'm gonna forget.
Look, Black to Eden.
Yeah, I love it. It's like a postcard.
Yeah, it would be a good postcard. These are all like sub things, but also notes. Kindling of the Sacred Fire. That's a shout out to the Potawatomi because That's what they. Uh-oh. Where's that echo from?
Danny looking at it on his phone.
Turn your phone off, Danny.
Well, I just missed you.
It's all really happening now. Danny literally, y'all. Danny loves this podcast so much that we're in the podcast and he went on his phone to look at it.
Well, you won't. I want to see what the people are talking about.
Man, he got the Supper Club logo on his phone.
Oh my gosh, Danny, and he's wearing the Supper Club.
I got my t-shirt
on his phone. Isn't that awesome?
Come on, man.
Let's look.
I love my Supper Club.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. No, I love it too, bro.
I love my Supper Club.
I love it, man. I try to tune in to y'all every week if I can.
I love it too.
You know, doing this, I mean, I love it. It's like being on TV, man.
It's the best.
And it's funny because about a week ago, I didn't have Sirius radio in my car, but it wasn't on. So I pushed the button and it came up, a number came up. I called it.
Yeah.
I had my shit turned back on.
Yeah.
But I be listening to LL Cool J.
Yeah, Backspin.
And on Sirius, they got that old school shit.
Backspin. That's what it used to be called.
I forget what it's called now.
It's channel 43.
I don't know what channel it come on, but in my car it's on Rock something. But it's him and what's my man? Too Short.
Yeah, right. That's on the same channel though. Yeah.
And they do
Rocket Bells. That's what it's called. That's the name. Say Rocket Bells.
They not doing shit but podcasting too.
Yeah, and playing music.
But they playing music.
Yeah, they podcasting. Yeah, it's all kinds of good podcasts.
I like
the Drink Champs. I like watching their podcasts. Like everybody's doing a podcast. But there's only one that's about Idlewild. Yeah, that's dope.
That's the Supper Club.
No, there's not only one.
There's another one?
There's several.
Are there?
And I don't even want to be the only one.
Wait a minute. So you telling me there's other podcasts coming from Idlewild?
Yeah.
That are about Idlewild?
About Idlewild?
Yeah. Deborah Hugabook was just on one. And I met them. Philang says, laugh my ass off. I just rocked your world.
I want to know what this other.
I want to know.
I can pull it up because see, I want everyone to know that I even put this other podcast in my presentation.
Who the fuck is these people?
Lavelle Jennings. I met him at an event and he was like, "I'm your competition," and I was like, "I don't compete. You don't understand."
That's right. It's levels to this shit.
You don't know.
You
don't know me.
It's levels to this shit.
It's levels, yeah.
No. I'm not even saying it in that way. I'm not saying it in that way.
You see, this is something new to me because you didn't even tell me about that.
Right.
Come on, man.
No, we were sitting close together.
You never told me, never mentioned to me that Lavelle said that.
But don't you know him?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, so what? So I thought since you guys knew each other and we were sitting close together,
let's join forces.
No. I was just like, certainly
you ruin the chemistry.
No. I was like, certainly you know about it. That's all I thought. I just didn't think.
I didn't know he had one.
So can I say something though?
Yeah.
People are a lot more mean to women than they are to men.
Well,
across the line. Yeah. And I think that's probably part of it because a lot of people are just very happy to tell me how they're not into me, in different ways. And I'm like, look, I just need to exist somewhere in some space.
You got me. We got to backtrack. I want this Lavelle shit. Fuck what you talking about. Hold on. Because I didn't know we had competition.
That's what I was talking about.
I didn't know we had competition.
Well, and then is he on weekly or what?
I mean,
or is he just on? And then are y'all uploading y'all stuff to YouTube? That's the other thing.
Yeah, we're streaming.
Spotify.
We're streaming live.
Y'all got to get on YouTube.
We're streaming live to YouTube. But then,
do you have a YouTube Supper Club channel?
Yes.
Okay. How many followers do we have on that channel? We gotta push.
See, that's what
everybody.
That's where you got to tell me about.
Right.
Because while you away doing what you do, I'm not doing shit now.
Right. See,
Yeah.
on your Supper Club podcast, on the back of your shirt, you should have all your handles.
We'll make
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all those handles should be on the back of the shirt.
All the platforms that we're gonna be on.
I have too many things happening in my mind.
Yeah.
And I need someone also to help me to like.
I'm your co-host, man. You're supposed to come and say, look, Danny, this is what I'm working on. This is what's going on. With...
Sometimes I do. Like last week, I was like, you figure out where we're gonna shoot next week.
And I didn't. Like, cool, and we could have did it from my crib.
I know.
It don't matter to me. I'm open.
Well, no, don't just be open. Make decisions.
Okay, okay.
This is good.
Okay, I'll put.
No, it's so cool, now that's
like, good. That's good because
it is good.
Now she's telling me to put my foot down.
Yeah.
So I will.
Make some decisions.
I will.
That's what we
talking about. You better do what the fuck I say too.
Oh,
that's your ass. No.
Yeah. Hey, I'm still waiting on my Coney dog, by the way.
That's all right though.
Oh, real.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my Coney dog, by the way.
Hold on.
Yeah. Danny,
you know,
if you're gonna tell me what to do, you better feed me.
Right. I'm still waiting on my Coney dog.
Listen, that's another thing I would like to share with our audience right now. So every year, you know, I do landscaping. My shit is seasonal. So every because after
I just like the way you said that. That would be a good T-shirt too. My shit is seasonal.
Every year, I think of what I want that year, whether it be a boat, a jet ski, a motorcycle, or what.
Okay.
And when I start in that year, that's what I work to get.
Well, you got goals.
This year was a plow truck.
All right.
I went and got the motherfucker yesterday. So that's that.
There it is.
Cheers. Cheers.
To everybody out there, local or the residents, community, whatever, if you need your shit plowed this winter, look at me.
Call him up.
But
Philang says stop, Danny.
The next thing was that food cart.
Okay.
Because I feel
gosh.
I feel in my heart that I let my community down this past summer. Because that's one of the main things I was talking about right before the winter.
That's right.
And when spring came, about that hot dog.
That's right.
Well, a guy gave me what I'm doing over the winter, my winter project. A guy gave me a pop-up.
What?
And I'm finna convert that to my food cart.
Damn.
All right.
And
so we got it on record.
We got it on record.
Hot dog, Coney will be served next summer.
So my plan was to get my plow truck, then start on this food cart. So next week I'm going to get in the guy's yard, pull a pop-up back to the crib, get it gutted, figure out how I want to set it up. And that's going to be I tell you what, if I don't have that motherfucker, and we on air, we live,
baby.
If I
it's in the cloud now.
If I don't have that motherfucker running and up next year, I owe you.
All right, you owe me what?
Whatever.
Put something on it.
Whatever.
All right, you just owe me a Coney, bro. That's all I want.
Saying?
I can't wait. A Coney. I know someone. I'd like you to talk to. They do vintage.
Well, what I'm finna do with that is, I'm finna do it. I'm finna have it nice, but what I'm finna do either through Work First or Boys to Men. I'm finna have them guys running.
Yeah.
I'm finna set it up for them.
That's fine. And that'll be a good project for them.
What I'm saying?
Here's a good segue into George Washington Carver.
Yeah.
Because
we're making peanut butter?
He did not. You know why he made peanut butter?
Because that's all he had.
No, because he was a scientist who was working on figuring out how to make sure farming could be more sustainable. And peanuts are nitrogen fixers.
Oh, okay.
And so when you plant peanuts, they put nutrients back into the soil. And then he wrote a book called 105 Things to Do with Peanut Butter. Or to do with peanuts.
I love peanut butter.
Peanut butter is dope. Felang asks if we're drinking anything. Yes, we are.
Yes,
she said y'all drinking to anything. And we keep cheers into everything.
Oh yeah, everything.
Yeah, why not? Hey, cheers to you, Felang.
Cheers to Felang.
Cheers to you, Felang, for commenting.
And happy belated birthday to my
sister
Felang. I'm surprised Marcia ain't listening. I wonder if she got the link. I don't know.
Yeah, our one follower today. One live viewer.
So here's the other thing though is please share the links with people.
Yeah, we gotta get out there more.
So I gotta post it on my page more, on my own Facebook page.
And you did, like, your friends were so excited about it and it was really sweet.
They were.
Yeah.
Right, because they knew I was listening to it when I was cooking.
And thanks for being so hyped about us.
Yeah.
Right. Steve be more hyped than I be.
I know.
He like my, what you call
seriously.
He like my hype man.
I'm the hype man.
He like my hype man.
My hype man.
I'm the hype man. That's what I do. I support y'all.
No, because for real, they were like, I was struggling over the summer, and when you were like always excited about what we were doing, it really, really helped.
Yes, that's what I'm here for. Y'all don't know how excited I am to see the activity. You know, I'm just excited to see the activity.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This summer was one for the motherfucking books.
For the books, bro. For the books.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, let's just do.
Danny, you just like were all over the place.
We all were.
I love everybody.
We tried to get
everybody.
But like, let's just do a quick. Can we do just like a quick recap of all the events?
Holy smokes!
Shit,
like,
we might
just try to list all the events that happened.
Okay, we're gonna start from June all the way down.
We can start at Memorial Weekend.
Write in and comment too.
Yeah,
if we missed
I had rep. Yeah, Felang, if you have something.
Felang does say concurs, Steve the hype man.
Yeah.
With a hearty lovey face.
Thank you, Felang.
Cheers.
I appreciate you. So
hype to the hype man.
Okay, so it was
well, we had Memorial Weekend. We started with you had the blessing of the bikes. That's always every year.
Yeah.
And that's a big event.
Next year we gotta figure out something for Idlewild to have for blessing.
Yes.
Because you know,
great idea.
Yeah, we need to get
originally Blessing of the Bikes was in Idlewild.
Yeah, that's what we found out during the carnival.
The old Masonic on Foreman Road.
Check out the carnival episode, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes.
Well, even if we get the black bikers to come through Idlewild and hang out.
That's what we should,
for an event.
Yeah, we need to for real. We need to reach out because there's so many black biker associations.
Yes, and Sean Coffey. Shout out to Sean Coffey. He's a member of one.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
You know,
boogie down.
The boogie down.
Boogie down.
You know,
and we gotta just invite people.
But like I say, people talking shit about Idlewild and all this depressing shit you see on these little channels and special announcements and shit. I don't give a damn what they say. Idlewild back on the map.
Yeah, baby. I don't feel like the announcements are depressing.
And next summer it's gonna be even better.
Yeah.
Because the shit we came with the first time this year, we get all winter to work on.
Yeah.
So next year it'll be bigger and better, like the fireworks, the skating. Oh, you know we got skating the 28th back at Gate Sound Ship. So that's coming up. Then tonight is the closing of the cabins party.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's still a little shit going on before it's said and done.
Yeah, it is.
And then when it's said and done,
there are personal events that people are having, like a Friendsgiving.
Then we got
a Friendsgiving taking place not too far from now.
But look,
I probably will not. I will be there in spirit.
Then we also have the Red Rooster opening back up.
Right.
Hell yeah.
That's right. So
you ready for you cool? You good? Yeah.
So we gotta say, so Idlewild is not in a resurgence. It is a vibrant, bustling community now.
That's thriving.
Right? That's thriving.
That's thriving.
Right. That's the narrative.
Yeah.
It's not in a rebuild.
No.
It's not in a resurgence.
No.
We have climbed that mountaintop and we still climbing.
Yeah.
But we have reached a plateau and now we're going to keep pushing further. But the plateau we have reached is past destitute, it's past rebuild, it's past resurgence. we have crossed all of those thresholds.
Because you look around here now, man, and you drive around these back streets and back roads, you see people clearing lots, putting double wides and big ass cribs on them. Yeah. Come on,
but
man.
at the same time, please, if you are a skilled tradesman, especially Black folks, it would be really cool. I would really love to be able to hire people to help me, because it is hard to find people. Work. Yeah, and this is
then you got to be careful about who you hire.
Exactly, and also on top of that, like I am really dedicated to my house looking as it could have in 1950.
Okay.
And there are not a lot of people that are willing to put in that kind of time, to make it look like handcrafted with like real materials and stuff like that. So there's just like a lot of layers. I agree with you, but on top of like me hoping Sun Ra Orchestra comes, I hope we have like the best craftspeople coming back to Idlewild, because they were here, and that's evidenced by all these houses. Yeah.
I couldn't think of that one electrician used to stay right there on Tacoma. Older guy.
I bet he's in a book.
Was it Mr. Ashley? Mm-hmm. He used to be married to Loretta Ashley. She used to run Dollar Ride back in the day. Her husband was a master electrician.
I'll see if I can find him.
That'd be nice to have.
And then you remember Magic?
Nope.
You don't remember Magic? He was another electrician that Mr. Bill that used to own a bar used to do a lot of electrical work for him back in the day.
Okay.
So it used to be a lot of builders and contractors, but these people are so scared to mess with people now because they're ripping people off, man.
So here's an idea for the future. Like as you guys bring up Boys to Men, shout out to Boys to Men. And cheers. That's been really successful. But start to teach the youth here to pick up trades. Yeah. Now like I said, this is more planting the seeds for long term.
That's the whole point about bringing Boys to Men here.
Right. That they could, because not all of them probably going to leave this community. They can leave if they desire to, of course.
Well, it don't matter. As long as it don't matter if you reach one child or 15 kids. As long as you reach some of them. You ain't going to be able to reach out to all of them. And all of them not going to participate. But them 3 or 4 are better than none at all. At least you know that you reached out to them and they took a trade and became something.
Right. Yeah. And hopefully you get somebody that but the point I'm making is that we can home grow our own electricians and plumbers in our community to serve our community.
Because you'd be amazed about these kids around here now.
I'm just going live on Instagram.
All right.
These kids that have been do mechanic work, do electrical work, drywall work, young kids.
Right.
So
my baby brother, who is not very baby anymore, he's like close to being I told him I'd pay for his plumber's license because he's done like a whole apprenticeship.
Oh, okay.
And trying to get him to get up here.
That's awesome.
So yeah, like for real.
Because there will be enough book of business now.
Yeah.
That they can make a living.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of people building around here, man.
Right.
I see.
It's building going on on Tacoma.
I got Paradise House, right in this very house.
Yeah, right in this very house. We need some insulation.
I got to give a shout out to 2 people that that's to me is doing the damn thing around here, man. That's getting all this shit not putting it forward, but helping it go forward. And that's Tim Carter.
Yeah.
And my man Oscar.
Oscar Barnes.
Oscar doing some things.
They doing some things.
Mark Watts doing some things.
Yeah.
Mark Thomas doing some things. Like it's activity breeds more activity.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be more to come.
Oh yeah.
There's more to come.
This ain't we ain't done.
Yeah.
No, we ain't done.
But y'all, can we talk about how do we get 10 and Oscar?
How did we get them?
To join forces.
With what? Oh no, that's I don't.
Yeah.
You know,
this is another problem we have is
we're starting to get division.
People do think like there's competition, and this is the thing is like no, like this is the same thing I was saying.
Well, you always think about a small community like this, if they join forces, how they can have this bitch on lock.
Yeah, and just make everything better.
Literally,
yeah.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's better not to than to. Yeah. You feel me?
But I think I just think we could it would just be so much easier.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
I think I know what this stands for.
What?
As a side note.
What?
Northwest Airlines.
That's NWA. These attitudes. I don't know where the fuck. That's what I'm thinking.
Used to be Northwest. Northwest Airlines. Yeah, I thought about in Detroit.
I thought about that too. The first couple of episodes.
Yeah,
but
I digress.
You know, when I saw something, I was like, "Damn, NWA for real? Okay, we ghetto in this motherfucker or something."
Yeah, for sure. So that's another issue that I'm going to try to address.
What?
In the spring or in next season.
What's that?
Is the division.
Well, Floyd.
And I'm going to try to mediate some relationships next.
Between
I'm not going to speak on who.
I know some.
Right. You probably do.
Because I'm one of them.
But we got to have, y'all know the other thing I'm all big upon is the community is one community and we all have to pull in the same direction.
Yeah, we are wild.
Now we can't have bickering and fighting and division amongst ourselves because it's not productive for the community.
No.
And no one is above the community.
No.
Yeah.
No one is above Idlewild.
And like I always say, as a community, we're not going to always agree on
fine.
everything.
That's fine. We can't.
That's just not human nature. It's one thing that we can agree on, that we are for Idlewild.
That's right. Right.
But
we're not going to always agree on your idea, his idea, or even my idea. But I'm going to put my beliefs
Oh, yeah, you guys are still live on Facebook.
See? It's all right.
There's no sound.
Ain't no sound.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, now it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, we back with the sound?
Okay.
Oh.
I just need this extension.
Well, I can't get shit out of here, though.
Yeah, because I switched the cords.
Oh,
and we're live on Instagram.
Anyway.
So just keep going.
Okay.
So I started to bring this up earlier.
Okay.
And I wanted to recircle to this. Just the listing of all of the events that occurred this last summer.
Okay. We never did get the name when
we got distracted.
Okay,
which is fine.
We started in June. What happened in June?
So we started in
Memorial Day.
So I had a fish fry.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna turn that into an annual event now.
Oh, you had several things. You had that one thing with the stuffed motherfucking salmon.
Yeah. Ooh, that was my birthday.
Yeah, that bitch is off the easy, baby. I ain't good there. That boy was off the hook. I got
That was the crab stuff. Son.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we had the beginning of the season. So we had the blessing of the bite. That's where we started at.
But we didn't do nothing that weekend.
No, but that's an event that brings people to Idlewild.
Right.
To Baldwin mostly, but to Idlewild too.
Right.
Then I had a community fish fry.
Right.
Then we had the Juneteenth weekend.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
And what occurred on that weekend? That was a comedy show.
Yep. The comedy show.
So shout out to Dana, Joe Bear, and Mo, and the ladies of the lake. Like that is
putting that on.
Right. And that look who's coming to Idlewild.
Yeah. Right. And planning stuff. So they announced at the comedy show, is it her brother or cousin? A family member that provided all the alcohol.
Yeah, the wine.
Yeah, it was wine. They're starting a Black Eden wine.
Right, they had it.
Yeah, they had it there.
They had it there?
Yeah.
I thought it was something they were developing.
No, they had it there. They were pouring it there, and it was good.
Well, and I asked them at the show, I was like, where do you source the grapes for your Black Eden wine?
In Michigan.
In Michigan, but not in Idlewild yet.
Not yet.
I was like, would you?
Do we have grape fun? Do we have a vineyard?
We have grapes all over the place.
Do we have a vineyard though?
Not yet.
No. Not yet. So we had that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So we had that.
Right.
And that's the second year.
Anybody else that's watching, if I'm missing events, let me know.
Yes.
But keep naming. Okay. Right. So we had the
we could pull up that event.
Comedy thing.
Right.
Okay. Now I can't remember all the events.
I know.
Also, all of this, I think we should also shout out Erica Tate for making the event schedule.
Yes. Erica Tate.
Yeah.
But then we had the 4th of July, brought fireworks back to the beach.
Fireworks to Idlewild.
So you had really top-notch comedians.
I'm telling you, to me, I know what you're going to say. I already know what you're going to say. But to me, the event of the summer, to me, would be...
Wait, don't say it yet. We should go through the whole list.
We're trying to get there. Like I said, this is what I was trying to write down.
Do you want me to find it?
Yeah. Pull it up, please.
Okay, so
I can pull it up on my phone.
We got the jazz. The jazz is in July, or was that in August? That was in August.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot in between there.
But you know what I would love to bring back?
Wait, July 4th?
I would love to bring that jazz festival off the lake.
It might be like Tate's management.
Oh, under Tate's.
Okay. I'm gonna have this motherfucker to my birthday right here. Watch.
Dope.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Erica Tate?
Oh.
Tate's management.
Tate's
management on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, Tate's management. Okay.
Okay. Now, Lydia, do you got?
We're back. We're everything. All lines are back up.
Yeah, but you got to come over here and figure out how. I want to see the comments.
I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
See? No, you told
you want me to do it right now?
Yeah, do that shit now. You told me to put my foot down, didn't you?
You did. Thank you. Thanks, Uncle Grandpa. That's just what I wanted.
Uncle Grandpa. But yeah, we
all right. So I got the August one. Damn.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the June and July.
You gotta go out of June and July.
Yeah,
Then we got to see Artillery for next year, but that one probably won't be out till up to the first of the year.
At least
because around February or March, they started putting up the event calendars.
Would you rather see the chat than yourself?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Right, we had the day party.
Here you go.
That was dope.
Oh no. Hell no.
No?
I wouldn't. No.
You don't like that?
No.
Well, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Either that or nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, let's see what happens if you. Yeah, that's it. Danny does not approve.
All right, so I got a kind of a rough
picture,
a rough draft here. So this one has Saturday, June 7th, annual Idlewild Juneteenth Festival, which is also the comedy show.
Yeah.
It was that weekend. That was right. Juneteenth, which that weekend was great. Then there was June 18th, the music in the park. June 24th, you had the Idlewild Classic Car Show. You had June 25th, a community vending pop-up. Music in the park. July 2nd, music. This is not. There's so many other events that weren't kind of impromptu.
Well, also, yeah, there's so many like firesides.
Well, fireside is an event
that
we started among ourselves.
But it's like the peanut butter that makes everything great.
All right.
Yeah, you're going back to that goddamn peanut butter. Oh, well.
Right, then you had the white party took place.
The white party.
Chubb Rock was here.
Chubb Rock. I ain't go to that. Did you go to that?
I was there. You was there.
No, I wasn't there.
You wasn't there?
Last time I was in Chubb Rock, he was about 32 years old, and I was at the Joe Louis Arena, I think.
But then we had the fireworks. We had the carnival was up here. We had the Jazz Fest was up here. Yeah. The Glamping Fest was up here. Yeah. And those events alone, the Blessing of the Bikes, the Jazz Festival, and the Glamping Festival are responsible for 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 people coming through Idlewild.
It's a toast to all the events that happened this year.
Yeah, I drink to that.
And events that's going to come next year. And cheers. You know what I'm saying?
All events, past, present, and future.
But there's just so many events. Then you had the day party. Dana Jobert had the day party at her house.
Yep, that was nice.
Right?
That was nice. Yeah, you had a lot of shit jump off this year. It was a good summer.
Right. Then then you had the petty populists, you had the Wings in the Wild. Like these events, not to mention the countless firesides or impromptu get together. The ladies that do every week kayaking, swimming, do the kayak on Idlewild Lake, or
your brother and them that do the
Cycle Idlewild. Right. They brought a group up from Detroit. This is a professional group of cyclists. Like you got the pictures. They had their own outfits and everything on.
It's staticky?
No, it's too fucking loud. It ain't
loud. Well, I'm a loud talker.
Falang said, "Damn, y'all toast to everything."
Yeah, we sure do.
We toast to you too, Falang.
Toast to that.
Toast to the toast. Toast to the toast. Toast to the most.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. And then some of these events will happen in conjunction with other events. Skating in the Wild came back this year.
Yeah.
When's the last time that
Boys to Men came up here this year.
Yeah.
Someone's calling.
Like these are a lot of events that happen this summer. And I'm just here for it all.
Okay, let me ask you this, my brother. What is the one thing right now that you would love to see in Idlewild?
Man, I would love to see a vendor on Idlewild Beach selling me a Coney dog. That's what I would love to see, man.
You'd love to see that?
Damn.
I want to see. This is what I would love to see, honestly. So I would look. So you've been to Woody's, of course, right?
Yes,
I would love to see something like that in Iowa. I would love to see the rooster transform into some vision or variances of what Woody's is.
And you know, as you say that,
the universe hears you.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you,
It's coming.
It's coming.
I know.
Mhm.
I've been
It's
in
coming.
conversations about it. Yes,
It's coming.
hold
on.
Conversation.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This ain't something that's coming in the near future.
I know.
This is coming like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
As my man said, immediately.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Because we need we need that. We have to have a place
Yes.
where we can go and commune
Mm-hmm.
with our community outside of our houses.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
A local watering
There
hole.
you go.
And we have to have food options.
And
We gotta have food options.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I work with Pancho. Me and Pancho started the vendors on the beach this year, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I have a problem with, it wasn't enough food vendors.
Mm.
People around here want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
When they come up for the summer, they want to eat.
Yeah.
Eat.
And a
And
lot of the
it's-
events, they get that
A lot of
locked
events,
down, and it's
yes.
really nice.
a lot of events like we had, because I'm gonna tell you who was dedicated. It was Katina Abraham
Shout out to
And-
Katina. She was at
and-
all the events.
and Eric Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They was dedicated because they was there every day we had scheduled.
Mm.
But next year, I hope they be there because I will.
They'll be there.
I will.
They be there because they
I
love this
will.
community.
I tell you what, I will be there from Thursday to Sunday,
Mhm.
from 12 to 8
On the island?
on the island.
All right.
It's the island sheriff right here.
Here
you
we
know what I
go.
mean?
You know what?
You make sure them dogs ain't in the water.
Oh no.
I can't.
I'm
I
gonna
can't.
have, I'm gonna have them on that too.
No dogs in the water.
Yeah, no dogs in the
Yeah,
water.
I
That's
know.
Danny
That-
thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We don't play that shit.
There's so many t-shirts I want to
Yeah.
make. No dogs in
well.
the water.
So I'm just happy with what y'all are doing. The Supper Club podcast, right?
Right.
That was something else that launched this past summer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like there's just so many things that were launched, and not only were they launched, they were successfully launched.
Yeah.
They were supported by the community,
Mhm.
and they were given encouragement to keep going.
Mhm.
And these events are going to continue to get bigger. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
one thing that I think we should do next year in conjunction with some of these events. So the glamping event, I don't know if y'all come out to the glamp site or not,
Okay.
but what I like to see, or what I would like to do, and this is going to be something that I spearhead, is that the people that are at the glamp site usually don't leave the glamp site too often. They might go to Baldwin. So what I would like to do is get a golf cart, these 6-passenger golf carts that we have around this community.
And do tours of Ottawa.
Do tours of Ottawa. A quick 1-hour tour. Just stop at all the historical markers, take them around the lake, maybe around Paradise,
Mhm.
and take them right back to the glamp site.
That's possible.
Yeah, right.
That's possible.
And free. It's
Yeah.
free. That's another thing that I'm big on. Is not I don't
Oh,
want to
so
charge.
you're gonna do it for free?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that might be a problem with some folks.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's just a tour. It's just a tour of Idlewild.
Okay.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Alan.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan.
Alan says, you guys are really holding it down. Keep up the good work. Thank
Oh,
you.
I want. Hey, Alan. But thinking of Alan, I would like to say that it's progress. You know, his sister Deborah has the acreage out there on
Mhm.
Nelson,
Black Eden
which
Acres.
she's been having problems with.
Yep.
Well, me, I drive around and I look. So the other day I looked and I drove down Nelson Road where her property is,
Mhm.
and I noticed some guys in the back. They cleared out a way and cutting down trees. Shit, I got on the phone right with Deborah. I said, Deborah, do you know these people back here cutting trees? she hooked up with a company that's going to buy all the trees.
Yeah, the timber rights.
Yeah.
Buy her timber rights. Yeah.
And like I told her, I said, well, that's good, Deborah, because that's helping you with money to push your project forward.
And you were going to clear the land anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
So
that's
I mean,
a win-win.
Yeah. So I'm glad. I want to tell Deborah I'm glad that is going. I'm glad she got that going.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, man, the
it's
progress with shit going on in Ottawa is amazing, man.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So
let alone the projects that's forthcoming. You know, so
which are many.
Good. That's good.
Which are many.
Yes.
And they will all be successful and they will all be supported.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm for
it. Your boy kind of late now.
Where we at?
We at 6:20.
Oh shit.
5.
Oh, I wonder if that was him calling.
It might have been.
Probably was.
Ooh, you gotta check on that food, girl.
Yeah. I mean, I could eat.
I can too right now.
Hey.
Yeah,
I'm down.
You're looking for us?
Oh shit. Food getting cold.
Do you know where the Masonic Lounge is?
Mid-Michigan.
Mid-Michigan. So if you're turn down Joy at the Masonic Lodge and then take your first
Damn, nigga ain't gonna see you all summer, man. All winter, dog.
Nah,
I'm gonna be calling you a punk ass too, though.
Call me.
I'm gonna be calling your ass.
Call me, bro.
Come
on down to Indy, bro.
Huh?
Come to Indiana.
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't getting on the highway.
You come on to Indiana. You get on the highway to go to the D.
Well, shit, I ain't been to D in 2 years.
Bullshit.
No, I haven't.
You was there this summer. I seen your Facebook post. Detroit has been real. I'll see y'all again.
No, not this year.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Danny, don't make me pull the receipts
you
on your
pull
ass.
It up, baby. Make me remember.
Don't make me pull the receipts on you, Danny.
I'll say, make me a believer.
I'm gonna make you a believer in your own post.
I'm telling you, I ain't been to Detroit since the year before last.
Nah, you went earlier this year. You was like, Detroit has been real.
You know what? Yeah, I did because I flew out to Arizona.
Right. Detroit has been real.
I did. Yeah, and
I had a ball.
I stayed with my sister in Detroit for like 6-7 days.
Yeah.
And she was downtown.
Right.
Shit, I called her Uber.
Yeah, Detroit downtown is dope now.
Oh man,
and
I just went to a couple of restaurants. I went to a couple of restaurants in Greektown.
Yeah.
But Detroit, yeah. Now they got the river walk.
Oh yeah.
Where you can walk out to Belle Isle.
Yeah. Well, the number one river walk in the country, by the way. So, this podcast is about Idlewild. This podcast is about Idlewild. We're gonna give a quick shout out because Detroit also has to destroy that narrative that I talked about.
Yeah, well, we got a lot of
it's all connected.
Detroit is legit.
We got a lot of connections with the D.
Detroit is legit. Yes. They back. They downtown looks amazing now. The Riverwalk is amazing. Like they ain't know this. Detroit is in a resurgence now. Detroit is back too.
Let me tell you, my
just
brother,
like Idlewild.
I'm going down there before snow hit the ground because on 6 Mile they just opened up this black-owned eatery. It's like 9 vendors in a row. So that's 9 different foods you can get.
The other door. No, that door, the front door.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
But I'm going down there to check that shit out.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
Oh man, Mark Jenkins says, "What up, though, y'all? Me and Dougie Doug.
Mark Jenkins, what's up, bro?
Come over.
Monteith.
What's going on?
I'm gonna let
bless you.
Right
bless
there,
your
man.
heart.
Go ahead and get your shout out
ready.
Get them. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna get everything.
Yeah, Monteith, what's up, bro?
What's happening?
You all right?
You know what?
Okay.
Monteith
we still can hear you, brother.
That's perfect.
We can hear you.
My mom always told me I got the perfect face for radio, so that works out.
No. But yeah, I think I think Ottawa bang this year, man.
Yes.
Idlewild.
Yeah, make yourself at home.
And then Tammy had a fish fry earlier.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Fish fry, like
so many fish fries.
Yeah.
I mean, you can literally roll out your house.
I see.
And people will just be like, let me feed you.
The people that live here year round, we have our own little things during the winter.
Okay.
It's either my house, Katina house, or our boy Mike Mahan house.
Okay. What about Tammy house?
I don't know. Tammy have stuff during the winter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
She does this winter.
Yeah,
hey,
we have shit. If it's a blizzard outside, we having a party.
That's what's up.
But
watching them Lions whip some ass.
Yes.
Cheers to the blizzard party.
Cheers to the Lions.
Oh, here's to the Lions,
Cheers
baby.
to the Lions.
Yeah, cheers to the Lions.
Yeah.
But what you think about them boys, though? What you think about them,
I
though?
think they should be 4-0. We should have
I
lost.
think so. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think
We
so.
the best team
Yeah.
in the division. We up there with Philly, San Fran, Detroit.
Yeah, and we leading our division.
Yeah, well, the division is trash, but we winning it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
But I think.
Sorry about
So
my plan.
let me ask you this: what you think they're gonna accomplish this year, man? What you think their record gonna be in January?
So I'm not gonna prognosticate because to me, I've been a Lions fan so long, they done burned me so long that they gotta earn it.
Yeah.
They had to earn my respect back.
So have they earned it so far this year?
Yeah, they so far through 4 weeks, they have earned it.
Okay.
But
okay.
I also remember a time that through 8 weeks,
Yeah.
they was 7-1.
Yes.
No, they was 7-1.
Yes.
Through 8 weeks.
Yes.
And then they went 0-8 the next 8 games.
Sean Ware says,
so
go Lions.
We go. Hold on. You got to excuse us because we're going to get on this sports shit right quick.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I've been burned by them before. So they
if you're a Lions fan,
they ain't won shit since 57.
we have years
I
of
wasn't even born.
dude. If you're a Lions fan, we got years of being burnt.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, Danny. To me, they gotta earn it, bro. What would be an accomplishment to me is that they make the playoffs and win 1 game.
Yeah.
That would be a great
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Even if they didn't do shit else,
Right.
they made the playoffs
They
and they won 1 game.
Right. They won
Not
the divisional game.
But the way that they're starting off this year, dog, their schedule that's lined up.
Yeah.
When
Bro,
this schedule is over, they're gonna be like 5, 6, and 1, 7 and 1.
I've seen this before, Danny. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid as hard as everybody else.
Yeah,
is.
but
yeah.
yeah.
Because I've seen them be 7-1 and
Yeah,
then lose
and fall
8
the
straight.
fuck off.
Lose
Yeah.
8 straight.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I
I've
don't
seen
know.
it. And
I don't know.
last year they started like 1-7 and won 8 straight in the back half of the season.
Yep.
They finished.
They started doing good last year at the
They
end
did,
of the
they
season.
did. I've seen it, bro. I've seen this
So,
story before. So like
I'm
that,
not. I'm liking them. I won't be impressed until January.
They got right. They got to put together a whole season.
I want to see. I want to see some of them.
Because that's not, we the teams that's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like you can tell right now the teams that's gonna be there. Kansas City is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is gonna be there.
Yeah.
San Francisco is gonna be there. The Lions, we hope they're gonna be there, but they're not proven. They haven't proven that they can even do shit.
And I think this is going to be the season because right now ticket sales are amazing for them.
They looking good.
They're sold out.
They looking good. And Dan Campbell got the boys playing. The fans is wearing the blue.
Oh
blue
man, I gotta go.
mask.
Matter of fact, I gotta go get me one.
Gotta get
I
your
was
ski mask.
I was hoping to get one before tomorrow's game because they play tomorrow.
Yeah. So you gotta get the ski mask. I mean, we all support. Because if you a diehard Lions fan, you've been waiting on this your whole life.
My whole life,
But
ever
you
since
been-
I was a
but you been
kid,
disappointed
dog.
your whole life, too.
I ain't never been. I like a few other teams,
Yeah.
but my teams every Sunday, especially during football season, don't call me
Yeah.
between 1 and 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Don't call me on Sunday at all.
Now
Like,
I
Well,
understand.
yeah. Well, I
Now
this
I
year I
understand.
might do
unless you
that.
call them to talk about
Yeah.
the football.
Now I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
Sean-
Yeah.
Sean says we're about to win next 4 games.
Okay,
We
Sean,
probably
we
will.
with you.
We
We
probably
with you.
will.
I hope so.
We probably will.
I hope so.
We probably will lose one game that we should win. That's just the line.
Yeah.
Because you know, nobody saw us beating Kansas City.
No.
But then nobody saw us losing to Seattle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I had us 1-1 after 2 games anyway. It just was flipped.
And they what right now? 3-1.
3-1.
They're gonna be 4-1 tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. But they gotta put together a whole fucking season.
And
Sean, they gotta put together a whole season.
And see, I'm a Lions follower. And I've been following the Forwards for years. And to me, I can see what okay, let me say this. They've been some cheap motherfuckers for years.
Oh, yeah.
But now I see what they're doing. And they should have did this with Safford. They're building a team around golf. Their whole damn near offensive defense are rookies. And look what these rookies records they're setting.
Well, Aiden Hutchinson is great.
Yes. Oh man, that boy is a devil.
It's his second year.
Yes.
So I have an issue with what the Lions did in the offseason. So I didn't
like. They got rid of Swift. I think they should have kept Swift.
But this is the way they drafted. So they gave up their draft pick to Philadelphia.
You should fire up this one. Yeah.
And they could have had Jalen.
There ain't no shortage, baby.
They could have had Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Who was the defensive lineman that Philly got. And you could have put him and paired him with Hutch. But instead, we traded back to get Gibbs. And we got rid of Swift for Montgomery. So, and we picked up Montgomery. So to me, Swift and Jamal Williams are the same as Gibbs and Montgomery. We traded away our backfield.
Hey, but look at what that one boy doing for the Eagles, though. Who is that? Swift?
Yeah, Swift.
Oh, he doing the shit.
That's our guy.
He with the Eagles.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he doing the damn thing over there.
I'm saying we traded him over there.
Right. And that was before, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Detroit got a hell of a offensive line.
We got probably one of the best offensive lines in the league.
If they would have had that last year,
we did.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. The offensive line couldn't fuck with last
All
year.
the players are the same. We didn't draft nobody new to the offensive line.
Well, I tell you what, if that's the case, Hutchinson is making a difference.
Well, that's the D-line.
Steve, I think you should come back over here on camera.
Why? Why?
Because you guys are talking.
Oh
no, well, we were done.
Well, you can talk.
I hijacked the podcast.
No. I didn't mean to cut you off. I like it. Just come back.
No, I'm cool. Let my teeth jump in there.
We're gonna get him on.
We can see Monteith and like.
Yeah, I was this is y'all thing, man. I'm just a supporter of what y'all trying to do.
You're part of the community.
And we appreciate it because you're part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
You're part of the family. But I think they go. We'll see tomorrow.
Well, they gonna win tomorrow.
I ain't coming outside tomorrow. Yeah. I ain't coming out. I'm
blown. At all?
Huh?
At all?
No. I took my roast out today.
I'm coming over.
No, I can't have no company.
I'm a Lions fan. We go watch the game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can be a Lions fan from your house too.
Damn.
See, we have.
No, I'm just bullshit.
We have girls' night, but y'all have boys' days.
But you can, hey. I'm telling you, hey.
I do fantasy.
Okay.
I be betting on it. Like Sunday is like my day. Like don't fuck with like I'm like you, Danny. On Sunday, I get up, I get all my fantasy stuff in, I get my best together. But once 1 o'clock hit, I don't leave the house.
Nope.
Here's something I for real want to do next summer is, and I joked about this before, but I'm serious.
Okay.
Is we have Boys to Men, and I want to start Men to Boys.
All right.
now you got to explain to me what the fuck is being the boy. I understand what Boys to Men is.
One and the same. It's
Now
synonymous.
what's men's to boys?
Men's to Boys is where just a bunch of men get together and they hang out like they're boys.
Okay. Well, I can get
but listen, it's like
anyway.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Because some of these,
and I love it.
Look, because some of
I know.
No, it didn't. But look.
But he loves it.
I don't mind. I get with that. You know what I'm saying? But because oh shit.
Hell yes.
Look at brother. Hey,
oh my
God. I don't know if y'all can see this shit, but we got Montice over here, man, and he just brought us a meal. I don't know if y'all can see this. I hope y'all can. If not,
What you got over there, Monty?
but we got a plate
extra,
right here.
Man, I ain't bring a whole lot.
Don't worry about me.
I got you something.
Can you
I
sit
got you
here?
some salmon.
Can
Yeah,
you
I'm
sit
sitting
here?
in. I just want to get y'all situated so y'all can eat, man. Look.
Look at this, boy. We got. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you got some cod there, and you got a
Okay.
trample with some salmon, and
Okay.
then you got my special sauce going over top.
Okay.
You're gonna like it, man.
Okay.
Hey, so it's some chefs in this community.
I know it. What
I stepped up to the competition.
What did I just tell you about?
Come on, bro. You can cook.
I couldn't do that to you.
Come on. Oh, you can do that to me. Damn.
Cooking in the wild.
Hey, y'all know Steve ain't short on no confidence.
Oh no.
I know
you
it.
know,
No, I want it. I'm gonna get it.
All
But
right.
at that time, it was that day was a busy day for me, and I wasn't going. When I see who was in it, and I was like, "Oh, my boy in it." It's his time. It's his time.
we're living up to our name, the Supper Club.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's all really happening.
Oh, yeah.
That's what me and you
Yes.
can snack on all
Yeah.
day. I just want a piece, but
What you got there?
that's salmon, man.
Oh, yeah, you know, I
I'm
love
sure they ain't gonna eat. That's a lot right
I
there.
love
They
salmon,
got
bro.
going on there. So
Okay, can we?
So yeah, we're gonna start doing
Season good.
Eventbrite.
all the time, man.
So for at least, yeah, just like sign up. We'll post it on Facebook. Sign up, and then
Here you go, bro.
you can come
Appreciate
eat with
it.
us
Oh,
because we just need to know how many people to cook for, and
Right.
if you can throw in for food, that would be
you
really
got,
dope.
You got some culinary skills, or you do catering or
Mhm.
whatever,
Monty,
and you want to show your
Thank you.
skills.
appreciate it, bro.
We'll be more than happy to host you on
Yeah.
this Supper Club.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all welcome over on my deck.
Oh yeah, we already got that in the books.
Yeah.
That's already in the books, baby. We'll be over
Y'all
there
know
live.
I cook for fun. Like,
Right.
I cook all the time.
Oh, we can
Right.
use real.
There's
We can
nothing.
use real utensils.
Well, you can if you got them. I didn't
I have
know.
'em.
I left the house and
I really,
should've
I
got her the
appreciate
real
you
stuff.
so
You
much.
came
Did
through
you
for
make
the brunch,
yourself
then
a plate?
Well, you came for the brunch.
Can you
Both
sit
y'all
down
came
and
for the
talk
brunch.
about
Yeah,
what
I'm
you
here
made?
with you.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna
Sunday-
go get my
Saturday
beer.
brunch.
I like the
I'm
salmon,
set
though,
with you.
boy.
That's okay.
I have beer too, please.
Yeah, you like that. You can't do for the brunch, lady, right? The bottomless mimosa brunch.
Y'all got excuse us,
Y'all.
but we about to eat and talk shit.
I'm saying.
Steve kills it every damn time. It's just, and also Danny.
What's
Like, I'm just surrounded by this is the funny thing. I know you're all interested in being really masculine and stuff, but I feel like I've never felt so nurtured.
by all this masculinity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Well, you supplied.
Philaine, come on.
You gave me the zucchinis.
Right.
That was a hit.
I did give you the zucchinis.
That was a hit.
No, your zucchini was a hit.
Yeah.
That was Lydia.
Yeah.
I
from
grew that
you.
shit.
From her garden grown
Yep,
here in
yep.
Iowa.
Yeah.
I grew some giant zucchinis.
And I cooked it on Lydia. And they loved it.
Mm-mm.
And they loved
Steve chopped up my giant zucchini and fed it to everyone.
it. To everyone. And they loved it. It was a snack. It was a late night snack.
I guess our audience say, "Damn, they eating on they do everything on this podcast."
We
huh?
do everything.
Hell yeah.
Philaine wants to come out.
No,
Sean
no.
says you need some feminine energy in there. Yes, ma'am.
Who said that?
Please, Sean
Sean?
Ware.
Yeah, well,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. We
But
got
also, that's the funny thing
What's
too,
up,
is
partner?
like the feminine, like Tammy Cakes,
Mhm.
always down to help you throw up some drywall.
Yeah.
Tang Carter, she'll knock down your trees.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the feminine energy. You see what I'm saying? I love it. It's
Oh.
so cool.
Oh, it is a lot of feminine energy in Ottawa because
Mhm.
I've noticed a lot of females take it upon themselves to do different projects, in their homes.
Mm-hmm.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
consider that to be traditional feminine energy.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
too.
you know, it's
It's
not.
non-traditional feminine energy.
They making it traditional because you know you couldn't get a female to do shit.
Well,
yeah,
this is maybe a topic for another subject, but typically when I date women, I like to date women who reside in their feminine energy. I don't like to date women who think they're men.
Well,
I don't think I'm a man.
Not they think they men, but they let you know I don't need a man for shit.
But that's the women I don't date.
I
like to date
so you don't date a woman that says, "Well, I don't need a man for shit. I can."
But you like to date a woman that asks for your help, right?
Well, not necessarily ask for my help, but she might not need my
but ain't
help.
afraid to ask for your help.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
But see here, the way I am, I'm gonna put her in a position where she can let go of all of those masculine traits, because I'm gonna take care of all that, and she can reside in her feminine energy 100% of the time.
But what if she don't want to do that?
Then she ain't the one for me.
No, I mean, okay, so
hey,
I don't. Yeah,
okay, so,
yeah. For
okay,
real.
let me ask you a question. Okay, well, I probably pretty much
Because I'm
know
the
the
type
answer.
of guy that just
If you and your woman pull up to the gas station and she get out and fuck the gas,
that ain't happening.
okay, there you go.
Happening.
That's my
should
question.
never happen.
That ain't never happening. She ain't
Yeah.
never pumping the gas.
Yeah.
She don't even know. My woman would never know what a gas station, the inside of a gas station, even looks
Right.
like.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
When she get up in the morning, the car already good, especially if it's snowing out. The car gonna be warmed up, shoveled off, ready for her to go to work. You know, or wherever she go.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's gonna be gas, and I'm gonna wash it on the weekend. You know what I mean? I'm gonna. I reside in traditional masculinity.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean? That's where I reside, and the woman that I gel with the most resides in feminine energy.
Right.
So that's just me.
Right.
Some people call me a caveman for that shit, but that's just how I am.
Right.
I think that also, though, it says a lot about the kind of woman that would have lived a life that would enable them to feel safe in doing that.
Right. Well, a lot of women that are are in masculine energy. It's not their fault. So I don't want to come across the wrong way.
It's not their fault.
Because they've been raised. We the only community. The black community is the only community that we encourage our women to not need a man. White mothers don't raise their white daughters to not need a man. Asian mothers don't raise their Asian daughters to not need a man. Latin mothers don't raise their Latin daughters to not need a man. Black mothers, you don't need no man, girl. You gonna be independent. You gonna be independent. You gonna be both the man and the father. Yeah. We the only community that encourages that shit, and that's not their fault.
No,
that's
not their fault.
Sean Ware exclaims Steve is correct.
Because you know why? Because nowadays in the black family, it's not a father figure.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not their fault. It's systemic. It goes
so
way
now
back to removing the black man from the home. That's where this shit started.
The mom is got to do the mom and the daddy role.
Right. And I'm saying it's not their fault. It's not their fault.
No.
But it's just, unfortunately, I don't.
That's the way society is right now.
Yeah.
And until things change, that's the way society is.
100% agree. 100% agree.
You know, which is messed up to me, but that's the way it is.
Because the nature of the word, the independent black woman, the nature of the word independent means what?
That she can take care of herself.
By yourself.
There you go.
It means by yourself.
Right.
Right. And black women, especially black women over 40, are disproportionately single compared to their other counterparts that are white, Latin, and Asian.
Yep.
So let me ask you a question. Is it a bad thing that they kind of over aggressive? Some of the women that try to keep that,
I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, I don't need
survival.
Right.
I think it's a bad thing
in a relationship. Right. In relationship.
Right.
Okay.
I don't need but you know what? I gotta disagree with you on that because I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all might get me wrong, but I love my woman to say, hold on, baby, I'll go out there and change that tire.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I mean, but that's a bonus, though. That's a bonus because you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that all the time.
You will let your woman change your tire.
But we different. We different.
Would you? You will let your woman
Honestly,
I wouldn't want her to.
Hold on. Let me.
Mama says no.
And let me answer.
Oh, Sean Ware says just because I can, I shouldn't have to.
Exactly.
Let me answer that. Let me answer that. No, I'm answering.
Mama says that's
I'm
not
answering
sexy.
your question.
Dang.
Me as a man, I would never
enjoy
let
it.
her
I mean,
do
it's a
that.
bonus.
I
Like I
enjoy
said,
it
if she can do
But
that, that's a bonus.
You have women
I'm
out
about
there
to install
that
some
will do that.
skylights.
Let me tell you, okay, all bullshit aside.
Isn't it hot in here?
All bullshit
Isn't
aside.
it
No.
beautiful?
That woman,
No, it's coming together.
Tim Carter,
That's it.
is working in Ottawa better and more efficient than some of the motherfucking men
And that's true.
I've been around.
I'm not disputing.
Do it. I do it. I tell you that because I ride around and I look at her work and I look at the work at other people.
We're not debating that.
This is one single woman.
We're not debating that.
Okay, but y'all say you can't do it, yeah. But I would never let my woman go out and change my tire.
Right.
Hell no.
That's my point.
No.
So Tim Carter would not be a woman you would date romantically.
I no, because I have.
Okay.
Wait a
Let me
minute.
say that would be a woman I wouldn't date romantically because I don't.
But I think that's what Danny's saying is he's into it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fine for him.
When you out of it.
Yeah.
I
I mean, it might.
I don't date women who reside in masculine energy.
No.
So let me ask you a question then. Since we going there, how do you feel about a woman making more money than you?
Oh, well.
Well,
In the job field, say she making more than you make.
well,
How would you feel about that?
That's a good point. 'Cause I want
well,
comment on that.
for me, that's hard because I'm a high earner. So
Right.
it's hard to find a woman who makes more than me.
Right.
But I wouldn't be opposed to dating a woman that makes more than me as long as she doesn't try to weaponize
And use
what
it
she
against you.
makes.
Right.
So,
right.
make
Right.
a long story short, what you're saying is, as long as she don't throw the shit up in my face.
Right, but I mean, we're not talking about let me put it in this way. Like, let's say I made 30,000, and the woman that I was dating made 100,000. Like, now that's a significant gap.
Yeah,
Where
what?
she can do things that I can't do.
Right.
Now, where I'm at is there's nothing that I can't do that a woman is going to be able to, even if she does make more than me, that she's going to be able to do that I can't do. Right. That's not in the space that I'm in.
Okay.
Right.
And in where I am in the space, I'd probably say 90%, maybe 95% of the women I encounter make less than me.
Okay.
Not that that's
so
important.
by them making less than you feel superior over them?
No. I don't
But the thing is,
money doesn't
85 to 90% is gonna be uncomfortable with it. Because I'm uncomfortable with it.
No,
if I say
I
she
know
make
what
more
you're
than me, it means a lot. It means
because that is a threat to a lot of men.
right.
Well, it's not a threat to a lot of men.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Here's why it's a threat to a lot of men. Because if you survey women who are professional women and you ask them what type of man they would like to date, they will all generally, the majority will say, I want a man that makes what I make or more.
Okay.
Typically, women don't like to date down.
Well,
They like to date up. They expect their man to be masculine, a provider,
right,
an earner, what I call the 4 6s.
Right.
6 feet, 6 figures, 6 pack, 6 inches.
Right.
That's on.
Hold it now. I said right, but now I'm like, wait.
That's on most women's general checklist when they want a man.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
From what I've encountered, from my experiences.
Are you eating your food?
Yeah, I'm thinking about every single bite. It's like really, really good.
This is good. I'm
it's
telling
so good.
You.
And it's so rich. Like this
Mr.
sauce.
TJ's. Remember that name because you'll hear it a lot.
Woo.
What's that?
We about to incorporate you, brother. You just don't know. You don't
You
know.
already see it.
I don't know.
Hey, you already know this. This my
what it
catering company, Mr. TJ's. Means the most to me, man, because I wear these shirts so much. It shows, but I mean, I put a lot of effort and a lot of care into these plates.
Oh my God.
Man, I love to see this, man. I'm sitting here and like I'm looking at the faces and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I like to see right here. Because this is me all the way, man.
Next year, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you and watch. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. I would say in the near future, we're gonna have an Ottawa radio station.
All right.
Oh, man.
Well, that's what we need.
Me and you.
We got it.
I'm here.
It's
Hey,
here.
make sure you get me and him on there.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, we got some good
No,
shit.
I know what you're saying.
We're gonna have. Watch what I'm telling you. Watch what happens. Watch.
You watch what I'm already doing.
It's what
We
it is.
brainstorm.
Yes.
I'm saying if you started playing music right now, this would be the Iowa radio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Monty,
This is it.
And that's
Will you-
the only thing
wait,
we
wait.
missing.
will you please share what you made with it for us?
Okay. Well, I made
Yeah,
some
you
salmon,
gotta go
and
through.
then I pan fry some cod to go with it, just to
Okay.
match up and like my
So,
plates and my designs.
what
that's it.
fish are we eating right now?
You eating salmon and you eating some cod.
Okay.
One of the cheap, and the thing about it is cod is so cheap. Nobody wants it. Nobody, everybody. I can't
You get
listen.
fish and chips, it's
Get the
always
right
fine.
person to
Right.
cook that cod, and it won't be none of that. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you that right now.
Okay.
I do these all the time, these
Okay.
events, and people like this. The lowest of the totem pole of the fish
Wow.
is the
Well,
cod.
tilapia
It's
is
the
the lowest.
right, but
It is
it's
trash.
cheap fish. People don't, it's all about how you doctor it up, man.
That's
Listen
it.
to me, man.
That's
I
it.
like to
Yeah.
doctor up something that they say can't make it.
Right.
It can't make it.
Well,
Give me a chance.
Right.
You did
Show
your
Show
thing.
me that it can't make it.
Show me.
Give me a
hey,
chance.
So I made like a 3-layer. I did
Really?
salmon, and then I topped it off with some cod with some asparagus, and then I make a special garlic cheese sauce to go over top.
I'm
Oh my God.
I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all see this shit right here?
Yeah.
That's good, boy.
Yeah, it look good, too.
And asparagus
Mhm.
grows in Idlewild.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you got to take advantage of the asparagus anyway, because once it's gone for the season, and it's hard to
But
get
I'm
it.
just saying it's so cool because most of this stuff we could
Right.
get right here.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
oh.
The corn,
Mm-hmm.
the salmon, the asparagus.
And I love asparagus. I ate that shit raw.
Only thing I don't like about asparagus is when you go on and leak it out.
Yeah.
I mean, the smell. You're
When you
like,
forgot.
damn, must be.
It's always the
"Damn,
perfect
must be
amount
that
of time that you've
asparagus."
like just forgotten.
Yeah.
You've just forgotten about it, and you're
Mhm.
like, "Oh my God, am I dying?"
Yeah. But hey, I'll
No.
do that any day for that asparagus. I love it that much. Like I just like the crunch. I like to hear that pop. That's just it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's a really good vegetable.
yes, it is.
It is.
Mhm.
It is.
Hey, cheers to asparagus.
There you go.
Cheers to asparagus.
I'm with that.
Oh
Mm.
shit, my cup running
Hey,
empty. Hold on, dang.
only for a moment.
Dang. Yeah, you right.
Well, I'll add to the cheers. And one of my mentors, Susan Pitt, made a experimental film in the 70s about. It's called Asparagus.
Mhm.
Mm,
I highly recommend. You can see it online for free. It's
okay.
funky, and you'll be like, "What the fuck did Lydia tell me to do?"
Oh my God! Why? Now I'm not eating asparagus no more.
Oh no, you'll want to eat it.
Right. Well,
Like-
that's a good thing then. I would love to see that. I mean, long as there ain't nothing that's telling me no,
Right.
I'm with it.
Thank you so much for this meal. It
Oh,
is so
man.
good.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to provide for you ladies and
You
you
feel like me.
gentlemen.
That's all. Just feed the community.
And
That's
this is
it.
what I'm
That's
talking
what we
about.
gotta do
Yeah,
because
that's what you
listen,
gotta do, man. Feed the community.
like when you say that
I-
it's good cooks here, it is, but the people that want to be shown and want to be that person that can help is what I'm talking about. Like so many people come to me and say, "Oh, I can cook, I can do." And
but
listen,
people got to learn. Don't just so telling. Go
yeah,
to work.
yeah. Let's go to work.
If you're good at
let's
something,
invent something. Let's do something.
If you're good at something, let the podcast know. Let the Summer Club know.
There you go.
And do it. Don't say you can cook and then you'll never cook shit.
No,
right.
No,
like what you did today, nigga, you can cook. I'm bringing this food to you.
Anything you want. Like I said, I love to do it. So like when things like 2 days before this, every time I get these where I'm somewhere and I know I'm gonna be ahead of time, it's like I go through my videos and I'm like, well, how do I want to do this? I want to make it perfect. Right. You know, it's when you put that kind of effort into your food, it's amazing, man. Because once you get done, once you get done and you leave, once you get done and you leave, see, this is my thing every day. I mean, every time I do this, once I leave, I know in my mind that I'm gonna get a call from somebody.
That's how you can separate. You got people that cook, then you got cooks.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You got actual chefs up here.
You know what I'm saying?
That can create.
And when you got chefs, they put a lot of thought. And to whatever they create.
And it's the time, bro.
And the time, yes.
Y'all don't understand that the time
because
that it takes to put this stuff together. Especially when you feed them.
Whatever meal, whatever.
Preparation is everything.
Preparation is everything. I'm going to tell y'all this. I learned this from Mr. Bill that owned the Red Rooster. When I first...
Shout out to Bill McClure.
Shout out to Bill McClure. Mr. Bill.
There you go.
Shout out Mr. Bill.
Rest up, Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill said, look, he said, your main thing when you're cooking food is your presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Of how you serve that food.
So you eat with your eyes first.
There you go.
But when I got in there, I would cook a hamburger, I put it on the plate, and I give it to the people.
That was it.
He said, no.
You gotta clean the plate.
Clean the plate.
Yeah, you gotta make
put some little celery sticks on the side or something on the side. Decorate that plate up a little bit.
So the way I would serve a cheeseburger is I put the cheese on the patty and put it on the bun.
Yep.
And I leave the top bun kind of slanted so you can see that melted cheese on the burger.
How I used
to let me tell you how this. When I worked,
put your little pickle on top, put your little hat on top.
When I worked in the Rooster and I did my burgers, like y'all said, I melted my cheese.
Right, but you put bun on top.
Yeah, no. I put all my lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles on the side and cock the bun.
Right. That's called open face.
And that's presentation.
That's open face.
And that's the way I served it. I left it up to the Patreon to put on that sandwich, on that burger, the way he wanted to decorate. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I do. That's how you do it.
That's right. I'm telling you, that motherfucker gonna be open in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. I can't wait.
I can't wait to get in there.
I mean, they gave me the call. I already know what's going on.
Look, I can't.
I heard the good news.
Yeah, they gave me a call.
Like, we want you in there a couple of days out the week.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't got no problem
with
that.
So I'm gonna do my thing was the wings and the goddamn catfish. But it's one thing I told them to bring back.
What's that?
Is the whole catfish.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
fuck them
the head, everything.
So,
the head, everything.
No, we never. Because if you're a Red Rooster patron,
the whole cabinet.
We used to serve the whole catfish without the head.
More of a fillet to it.
But here's what you got to do. The fried food is great. The catfish and the wings is good. Burgers is good. The main thing that needs to happen, you probably already know that you gotta get a grill.
Yeah.
You gotta have a grill in the back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where
you can do chicken, chicken pitas.
That's where you come.
But
with your grill masters, like your Jeff and your whoever that cook, you had them come on the Friday and Saturday,
you gotta have
right?
And cook at the building. Who?
Someone just pulled up. Someone just pulled up.
It's popping. It's popping. The podcast
that's
is
Floyd.
popping.
That's Floyd. Yeah, but like I said, you get them guys in there to do all that. Like I said, listen, I would really like to
we can keep
start
going.
off.
We can keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, keep going.
I want to start off in that bar. I just want to be kind of calming with like.
First of all, don't come in here talking no shit. I know you don't like white folks. I know you
what?
You ain't your money.
Where his money at? Come here, like.
Did you watch that Canelo fight? Nah. Canelo whooped that boy ass.
Pull his ass like a flame.
Yeah, Charlo was real.
Yeah, he was, but
He's too small.
that's because his brother should have been the fighter. His brother should have fought him. He in that weight class. Why you gonna let your little brother go up to fight him? You know?
Oh, you come under the twins?
Yeah,
Oh, he
Charlo.
whooped that boy ass.
Yeah, fuck him up.
He's unified.
Yeah,
What up,
yeah.
man?
Now, the next
Boy
fight
hit too
is-
hard. He
What's
hit
up,
too
white
hard.
boy, damn it?
He need to fight that. Charlo need to fight Crawford.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good
Yeah.
fight.
What's your ass up to?
But Crawford's still gonna take advantage of that.
What you mean? This is home,
Bro,
bro.
don't come over here doing the winter month.
Hey, you know, everybody.
He
know I
does
like to
now.
go, but I'm here.
I
I'm
know.
here, bro. You know.
Man, I just walked through the bar. Oh,
What's wrong with it?
that motherfucker nasty as shit, bro.
We gotta get and clean the motherfucker
Nah,
out.
but Floyd, that ain't shit.
I'm just
No.
saying.
Look, I
Motherfucker
done
bugs-
this once. Remember, I cleaned that bitch up from the jump.
Bugs and shit everywhere.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We're gonna
Be
need
all right.
we're gonna need you to run the bar.
That's not what I heard.
Huh?
That's not what I heard.
What you hear from? Who you hear from?
Damn.
Never I give you a hint. Never trust a white man. Never check a white trust a white man.
Why you look at me?
Just say don't trust a
Why you
white
look at
man.
me? Fuck him. I don't give a fuck.
Damn.
So what y'all
Oh,
still
wait.
broadcasting live? Damn,
We supposed to been off.
Yeah,
We
you
supposed to
done
been
got
off
in
at
there,
7.
Floyd.
We supposed to been off at 7:00, but this is the extended version.
Extended version.
Why not?
You talking about the reopening?
I said,
Huh?
why not keep
Yeah.
We
No,
are now
we-
that you're
we-
here.
Yeah, maybe
We
you
are,
can
we,
talk about
yeah,
it.
we are now. We gonna let you talk
Got a
about
bigger
it.
head.
Yeah.
We
We
got a
gonna-
bigger
I've
head
been
now.
drinking, man.
Well, we are. Hey, look, hey,
Who ain't been
look at
drinking?
what my man Steve
Uh.
brought over here for me.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
what
Yeah.
you bring?
See,
What you bring?
I
Oh,
brought
man.
me, baby.
Oh.
I brought me.
Hold it
You brought some
now.
old Bill Walker.
I
I know
brought
I'm
me.
next.
Move, man.
You want
What you bring over tight ass?
I brought over these plates right here.
Who
Oh,
cooked-
sit down.
he
Who
brought out
cooked it for
food.
you?
You already know.
Who brought
Mr.
out food?
TJ.
There's only one nigga came in here empty-handed.
Who
Mr.
look, y'all, look,
Mr.
Hey, there's only
TJ,
one
you
nigga
already
came
know
in
who
here
in the house.
empty-handed.
All right, nigga.
look, y'all. We got Mr. Floyd Brown.
Floyd talking all that shit. What you brought in here?
I'm glad.
Right, no.
But I got the keys to the bar. We got a full liquor.
Damn.
What y'all want
Wait,
to do?
What
tell
you
us
want?
about it. What's happening?
As far as
How you what?
The
You want
bar.
to make an announcement about the
Are you-
keys that
Hey,
you
look.
have?
we're bringing the Red Rooster back to Idlewild.
Okay.
New management,
Okay.
new ownership,
Okay.
and we keeping it black. We
Okay.
keeping it real.
New cooks.
So we gonna do our thing.
Okay.
You know, this is the love we showing to the community.
Okay.
Cheers.
You know, we've been working hard.
And you know what, Mr. Brown?
Yes, Mr. Henderson.
The community appreciate that,
Mhm.
and you and whoever else is involved.
Yeah, let me get it straight.
Well, you know we love y'all, man.
But let's get it correct. It's not just me.
Well, we
It's a group of
Okay.
Idlewilders,
right.
some local,
Yeah,
some not local,
and it don't matter.
but
who
love the community
hold on,
and
bro.
want to bring it back.
It don't matter who in the fuck it is because we don't get no names. All you know is Floyd involved. So if you got some shit to say, you direct your comments to Floyd.
Right. No, you missed.
Motherfucker gonna be hitting you up.
Right.
now.
But what you did was you missed the agreement. My spokesperson is Lydia.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
So all questions go to Lydia,
Oh,
She didn't
okay.
even know.
who's here
She didn't
24/7.
Damn.
She didn't even
And
know.
if Lydia can't answer, I'm quite sure Mr. Henderson can.
Yeah, I can answer.
But-
Matter of fact, I don't want y'all fucking with my co-host. If you got anything to say it to me. You got
Aw.
any questions, say it. You got any beef, bring it to me. You got any questions? What go on
about Liddy or whatever?
Huh? Nah, I don't want her working that hard.
Oh, thanks, Danny. Can you handle this?
But so we're planning a grand reopening in 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
You know, to get it back out there before deer hunting season.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And let the community know we back to here.
Okay.
We're supporting them. It's going to be open year round.
Okay.
It's not a seasonal bar. We all know that
Right.
if you live here, kick it here, it's a year round bar. Yes, sir. We going to do it.
Breaking news.
Red Rooster.
Cheers.
We trying.
Oh, man.
Hey.
We got to have it back, bro.
You hear that, Momo? Mo?
Right.
Mo and them to come off that name. Hey, shout out to
Right.
Well,
Come over here, Steve.
I
Cheers.
don't think that name would be hard to gain once.
Well,
again.
shout out to the McClures for running it for all them years. But y'all got to come off that name. Red Rooster is
Pass
part
it
of
on.
Idlewild.
Pass it
And
on.
it also shows homage
It's
Yeah,
to
concrete.
Mr. Bill.
Yes, for sure.
His
It's
legacy
concrete.
continues
Well,
on.
Concrete.
This is what I recommend, and this is what I've talked to with a certain person, and they have agreed that they would accept the Red Rooster too.
That's a good thing.
The Red Rooster too.
I don't see no problem with coming with 2 behind
We
it.
still gonna call it the Rooster.
The Rooster.
Yeah, we still calling it the Rooster.
But again, it shows homage to Mr. Bill.
There you go.
Right,
You know, he was committed.
and that's what.
He is what we're following. We're following his footsteps.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep,
Yeah.
look, let's continue to listen. Mr. Bill can continue to make money for Idlewild,
Mhm.
and he's look a monument for
Mhm.
Idlewild. So
We
with
should
that
put
name,
We should make a plaque and
And
stuff.
I know
Exactly.
A little storyboard.
Yeah.
We put a plaque on the building
Yeah,
Mhm.
for him,
yeah,
his legacy,
There you
yeah,
go.
his immortality, so to speak.
yeah, yeah.
You know, and we're good.
And we gotta get rid of that green shit and bring back the red original. Red Rooster. You know what I'm saying?
that could be a community paint event for
Yes.
fresh men.
There you go.
Yes,
There you go.
yes.
Paint
Yes.
And bring that motherfucker back, cause I'm telling you, man.
But now
It's
we're in.
not-
But now we're in the. Sorry, keep
Lord.
going. Keep going.
Oh,
See,
Lord.
see,
We have a news break. We have a timeout.
y'all didn't got my co-host hide in the motherfucker, man.
No, I walked in.
Oh, it's you?
Yeah, when I walk in, things happen.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Well,
You
we
can
got-
shake it and move.
Help!
we gotta get rid of your ass.
You
You
gotta
gotta
go, man.
I'm just
Did it-
saying.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
I'm
we
gonna
got
have to
another.
show
No,
up.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
saying.
We
I'ma
got
say
another
this.
toast.
Damn
I'm
black.
gonna say
Wait,
this.
hold up.
I'm gonna say, hold on.
Hold up.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this on the half. I'm gonna say this on the half of the community. And if you say, well, you speak for the community, yeah, right now I'm speaking for the community.
Here it goes.
Hold on, my brother. We appreciate what you guys are doing for the Red Rooster
Mhm.
and keep the Red Rooster a historical building.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
That's
we
real.
congratulate y'all on doing that.
Mhm.
And
Well,
that,
And
'Cause
Momo and
literally-
Linda say we
literally,
appreciate the love and
that
love
bitch
it.
could have been sold to the wrong person.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we just glad it's back in the right hands right
So-
now.
And I appreciate the love, man. And again, we want to show the same love back out to the community.
Yeah,
There you
right,
go.
right, right.
You know,
We
so
love
again,
the love.
support
Yeah,
us
for sure.
because we're supporting you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
We good, baby. We good.
Mhm.
at the end of the day, it's all about
Yeah.
Idlewild.
Oh yeah.
It's all about revitalizing.
Will you put
And
your
that's-
contact?
and that's-
It's
in?
all about passing that history
Catering?
down.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what we was just
It's in there.
discussing
You- like-
here.
Like I said, go to
is how
I got my own page
that-
on
Will you
as
come-
a,
Facebook.
as a
Come type it
community,
in.
we all support Idlewild.
Mhm.
We might not all agree or support
Yeah,
the,
just
the
Mr.
things that
TJ's
people are doing for
Facebook.
Idlewild.
This is Facebook
But
page.
try to support
I got my own
whatever the
page.
fuck is
Okay.
going on.
Mr. TJ.
Even though you don't agree with that person, because when you get the main thing is it's about Idlewild.
No one is above Iowa.
Exactly.
No one.
At
So-
the end of the day, all what we do, it all benefits the community.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, again, you think about it. It's 1 in 7?
And that's what y'all
Yeah.
that's
And we
what-
trying to keep it original. We're trying to keep it real. We're
Right.
not trying to discriminate, but we're trying to maintain its purpose.
And
you know, so
one of the few things that I've agreed with you on. I'm just kidding. This one time,
Ain't gonna be none
there was a township meeting, and you said you really wanted to start a restorative justice center, and I think that would help escalate like what Steve is trying to do with mending relationships that people have.
Yeah.
Because restorative justice is like a really powerful process that has been used to,
What do you mean the mending relationships? You talking about the locals, the vacationers?
No, like interpersonal.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's a fracture between locals and seasonal. I don't believe it. I don't buy into it because if there is, it's a perception. It's not real. If anybody here or anybody's listening who considers themselves local, and I use air quotes because we all Idlewilders, whether you seasonal or local, we all Idlewilders. But if you are local and you attend these events with people who are seasonal, you're gonna feel nothing but love.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna feel excluded in any type of way.
I think so.
You're not gonna feel degraded or put down in any type of way. But so I'm past that. I'm past the local versus seasonal. I always tell Danny, you can't keep pushing that narrative that there's a division between local and seasonal because it's not.
Right.
My issue now is with the power players in Idlewild itself. And we need our key pieces, our key power players to all work together.
Right.
We're gonna get more out of it.
Hold on.
Working together.
Go back to what you said earlier in the program when you said you got certain people that if it's not involving them or they're not involved in it.
People that are gatekeep.
Yeah.
There are people that are gatekeep, trying to gatekeep Idlewild. And that's not right. You can't gatekeep somebody else's ideas, right? Because Idlewild doesn't own. Idlewild not owned by anybody. And everybody that's part of this community can surface up ideas and execute their ideas, and they shouldn't be gatekept by other people. Now, with that being said, there is due process, right? We have to follow the letter of the law. And make sure that we going about things the correct way.
Right.
But let's get everybody on the same page because we have a lot of resources in this community. Right. And a lot of people in this community.
I think we got too many motherfucking resources.
But I'm loving what Steve, I'm loving what you're saying. And to be honest, bro, you on point.
Yeah.
You know, but my takeaway from that, there is no divide, but you have certain people that are trying to create a divide.
Right. I get
you know, but for the overall, if we all realize at the end of the day, you black, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Don't do that.
I know you little red hairs folks.
When you stab one of us, you stab us all.
What my point
is, we in this bitch deep.
I got my pistol though. But what I'm saying is, what you're saying is 100, Steve. You know, but you have to realize there's different mentalities, there's different plans that's about Idlewild.
Right.
I realize that.
But when you look at the overall, your individual plans does not make Idlewild a better community. It has to be community based, and it has to support the entire community.
Right.
So we have to come together and make this work. Like right now, I'm not sure what y'all talked about earlier before I got here. Okay. Right now, this investment group is trying to reestablish and open every commercial facility in Idlewild that's viable, such as the Flamingo, the Roadrunner, Lee John's, the bar.
That's another thing.
Flamingo Club.
No, hold on. That's another thing I wanted to discuss. Are you aware of the proposal that will?
Let me help it. There's a proposal out there right now with the township.
Yes.
What we're proposing is we will take our collective individual money and get Flamingo up and running.
Yes.
Once it's done, we give it back to the township. So now you have an income generating facility that the township owns.
That they don't have.
And we don't want you. You ain't got to spend no money.
No money.
Right.
So there's
It's a
no.
no-brainer. Now, it might not be income producing, but at least it's renovating.
No. When I
Right.
say income producing, you rent out booths, farmers market, pop-up shops, et cetera, et
I
cetera.
understand
All
the
that
concept.
money goes to the township. The people that proposed it, we don't want any payback.
Right. Just enough.
To give it back.
Right.
It's a give back.
Just enough so that the buildings can maintain themselves.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And I think
And there's
the
no
problem.
the Flamingo have to be open.
Mhm.
That's like the
It has to.
marquee building.
that's the marquee of Idlewild,
Yeah,
man.
and
Flamingo has to be open.
That's the mark.
I really think we should rebuild the clubhouse.
No.
I
No.
think so
Because
because it was the
that's-
first
no,
thing that they
no,
built.
Because no.
One
I-
thing
No,
at a
you
time,
listen to me.
No,
No,
I'm
Danny,
right.
it was the first thing we built together as a community.
Who owns
And
the,
it was, listen,
who owns the clubhouse?
we all
Keep
do.
going.
Who
It's
owns
on
the, who owns the, who owns the clubhouse?
Don't let him throw you off.
the
who owns the-
community.
I'm finna throw her off.
I know that's what you do.
Mhm.
Who owns the clubhouse?
The community.
No, the community don't own. What clubhouse are you talking about?
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Why are you so mad?
Let us finish, big dog.
Hold it.
That's
Hold
your
it.
call.
No, I don't
Security.
understand.
Security. Yeah.
Because when you say clubhouse,
I'm
the
all
clubhouse I'm thinking you talk about is on Paradise Lake.
If you would let her finish, you would understand.
Thank you very much. Hush. Go ahead, Liddy.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Does
Go
somebody
ahead.
have this open for a reason?
You just opened it, bro.
It opened it so you could get a beer.
Oh.
The first
It was
building
telling
that
me so.
we built as a community was on Williams Island. It was called the Idlewild Clubhouse.
Okay,
It was a big pavilion. I'll show you footage of it.
where is it? Is it here now?
It was burned. It became Polk's skating rink,
Mhm.
and then it was.
It was
torn
on the
down.
island.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know what?
And
I love that idea what she's saying.
I
And
want to
then it's not that
rebuild it.
So
expensive
you
to do.
want you're
Yeah.
saying so rebuild another skating rink on the island?
No, I want it to be a pavilion.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Let me interject.
Okay.
A pavilion like Wingers downtown ball
Right.
on the island for
Right.
Idlewild.
Okay.
What we need to do with that is segues to
Okay.
because of Polk, the skating rink, reopening lot owners as a skating rink.
Right.
You know, I still don't understand why it hasn't reopened because the interest that they
Well,
would get.
for my no,
See, this is
let me
it,
finish.
Danny.
let me tell you this.
The revenue
over
would be
here.
great.
What's
for
that?
Idlewild.
Not even the
Yeah,
revenue,
I understand that.
the community building.
But for
And
my
then you raising your kids.
Ain't nobody gonna get rich. Ain't no revenue.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna get rich.
Well,
no.
I mean, when you talk
So
about
you make it-
publicity and something else being an Idlewild, revenue do
well,
come
for
in.
my
I think the skate-
understanding,
Lot owners needs to be reopened as a
okay.
skating rink.
Right. Yeah. I
And
mean,
a community
first off, that
center,
would be
'cause
my
there's
first
times when
thing.
you're not
I'm,
gonna
I'm,
be
No,
trying,
skating.
actually,
I'm trying to
When
tell
you talk
y'all.
community center, you talk business center, you have Idlewild Library, for example.
Mhm.
The top level is the library. The bottom level is a community center. You roll up there like a Starbucks. You log into the Wi-Fi and you handle your business. Okay, so that's a separate issue
I
though.
like that too.
So the issue is kids, community.
Mhm.
Kids need something to do here. They
Right.
need something to own
That
here.
I
They-
want to
they-
get.
they
I want to
need-
get the you know that U-shaped motel on the 10 that's all
That's-
falling
Mhm,
down.
mhm.
I want to turn that into a karaoke like gaming lounge.
Mm.
They have them. They're super popular in the Philippines and like all over Asia.
Mhm.
And they're so fun. It's like a game room, and you can rent it with your friends. And then that center thing you could rebuild into a little concession stand.
But
No, that's a great
Well-
idea. However, I think you have to start.
The kids would love it.
Yeah, but you got to crawl before you walk. Okay.
going back,
When you crawl before you walk, meaning you got
The
other.
Sportsplex.
Yes, the Sportplex, the roller skating rink,
Boys to men.
boys to men. Now we
Men
have
to
the
boys.
now. Right now we have.
Right
the,
now we're forming men
but
to
we got
boys.
the. But we got the bar.
right here in this room.
We got
It's
the.
happening live.
We got the bar opening. We got the bar opening. We got road runners reopening.
Yeah.
So now we're reaffirming in that self-sustaining community
Right.
that it was
Right.
when we all grew up here.
You
know, I talked to Steve. I'm listening to Steve.
No,
I'm listening to Steve right. No, let me finish. I'm listening to Steve talk. I'm listening to Steve talk right. I was born and raised here.
Yeah.
Steve knows more people here than me.
Yeah.
Because his summers here
Mm-hmm.
and his bonding to the community. Yeah. So the key word is community.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you're not down with community, you're a waste, you're a bust, and you're spinning your wheels.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I agree. That's well said, Floyd. I'm gonna tell you, eventually we're gonna get enough traction that if you ain't down with the community, it don't matter. The community moving forward.
Exactly.
Without you.
Right, but you ain't got no choice but to be down.
My man.
At the top of the hill, and once that motherfucker gets to going downhill, ain't nothing stopping it.
Exactly. And that's what we're doing right
Yes.
now. I'm telling you, we've managed to get that bar back. The pelican, what do you call that shit? Pillar of the community.
Yeah.
We've got that shit back. Okay.
You gotta have a place for people. You gotta have
So you can just imagine.
But it's
You
not.
And so now we got that foundation, and you build on that foundation.
Yeah, because all that foundation is going to do is going to build opportunities for so many people. I mean, you got all eyes coming to Idlewild. So, from the chefs to the rappers to the whatever you got, it's going to bring. It's just going to bring
painters, sculptors.
It's just going to put the limelight right on you, and it's worth it.
And they see the kicker is when people from the outside see that it's community based, they're more willing to buy in.
Right.
I was telling, I forget who it was. I got a call from Stevie Wonder's wife, Tamika.
Okay.
Who Stevie was part of the Chitlin circuit coming through Idlewild. And now he wants to buy. He wants to be a part of.
Right.
But you got so much drama. You have so many alternative plans, clandestine deals you're doing, under the table, backdoor deals you're doing. It's like a turnoff because it's not community based. Right. At the end of the day, we can sit here and we can kick and scream. The only way Idlewild is going to revitalize
is
together and based on the community and bringing it back to where it was. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, I make bread, right? But this is my safety zone.
Right.
This is my safety zone.
For me, and I speak for my brother too.
Yeah.
Me and Chris, we both do well financially, but this is our safety zone.
Yeah.
Right.
This is our happy place, our safe place.
Yeah.
Yes, this is our safety zone.
This is where you come to get peace of mind.
Get fucked up.
And so whatever you can do to keep that flowing, you're gonna do.
Right. But us as people here, we want to accept you kind of guy, man. Look, me and you hit it off from the jump, man. And we need that. We need that.
I think he's
right.
All the spirits, all the walkers.
I got low battery.
Yeah. All the summer. I knew them more. Bro.
Well, we gonna get this back. I'm telling you.
Can't wait. I'm excited.
We're getting this.
I'm excited, man. I'm so excited for what.
So
once
we get a response back. Go ahead.
It's back.
Yes.
Steve Blount has already announced.
Idlewild back.
So that's
Idlewild is back.
This summer proved it.
So we destroying the notion that Idlewild is still in this rebuild, and that Idlewild is still in a resurbance.
No more saviors.
Right, we ain't destitute.
Who could that for you?
We ain't
we tired of seeing all these.
Now we still building, but we crossed all of those rebuild, resurgence. We crossed all those thresholds. We on the plateau. We are back. We're back.
Right.
Now we still got ways to go.
Right.
To get to the mountaintop, but we passed all of those
obstacles,
rebuilding, destitute, all of those false ass narratives.
We haven't passed all of them.
We passed them all.
No, some of them.
No.
We passed all of those.
And I'm 100.
Yeah,
however, it's 100% buy-in though.
Yeah.
The side deals and that divide they're trying to keep in place has to go away. At the end of the day,
that's gotta go away.
Because at the end of the day, bro, when I was practicing in California, for example, I'm in an 8-week trial in California. It ends. I know, okay, it's going to end on a Thursday at about noon. I booked my flight for Thursday at 5, flying to Grand Rapids, coming up Baldwin, Idlewild. And I'm staying there for a week to regenerate, to get my shit right, to get back to who I am.
Decompress.
Yes.
Get back to yourself.
My safety zone.
That's right.
So when COVID comes along, everyone left the city, came back to their safety zone.
That's right.
You know, it's not because, I'm getting out of the city. No, you think you could go anywhere in the world. You came back to your safety zone, which is Idlewild.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we have to preserve.
It's almost like Idlewild has one of those like Batman call buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the hat, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was about to say, throw your hat in
You
the
throw the
air.
hat up, we coming.
We
It
coming.
is the hat. Quaku, you hear that?
I was talking to this dude today, and this white guy actually. He was like,
How's he doing?
we grew up in Idlewild, Baldwin,
Okay.
and Baldwin High School, of course. Everyone in the township county goes to Baldwin High.
But we need an Idlewild
And
hat.
they would always say the worst thing
Idlewild hat.
than a nigger is a nigger lover.
Okay.
So we all had to stick together to support, defend our community and ourselves.
That's right.
You know,
Mhm.
so now you transition that to Idlewild. You know, they respected the importance,
Right.
significance of this historic community
Right.
and had our backs.
Right.
You know, but at the
Mhm.
same time, now you have different agendas.
Do you think they had our backs?
Yeah, we
Or
got our
what
own
if
backs. We
what
got
if
our own
they
backs.
But what I'm telling you
Because-
is, growing up here,
yeah,
born and raised, yes, without a
Okay.
doubt,
because
without a doubt.
it's you know how like when the guys in Luther that
The training camp,
tried to kidnap the governor.
they weren't from here.
I know, but the FBI infiltrated them, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's just 20 minutes down the road, and that just happened again. What if it? No, I mean, I didn't mean to say that way.
They're
What
not
if
from
it's not?
here.
No, but what if it wasn't the first time?
Well, again, what's it, Danny? Ox Market, Flea Market, or Flea
Because-
Rose. What was that shit at?
Oxford
No.
Flea Rose.
Floyd,
Who?
Floyd,
And Irons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just answer my question. What if it wasn't the first time?
We
Probably
never knew
wasn't.
about it.
You already knew about it?
We never knew about it
Okay,
because
so there's this
our
book,
commitment was to each other.
but there's this book called The Dead Are Rising. It's about Malcolm X,
Mhm.
and it talks about his parents.
What's your knowledge of Malcolm X and his family and parents? Right? Do you know anything about that?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just asking.
I read this book and it's amazing, and
No,
it
no.
talks about.
Leave the book out of it. What
Why is
have you
everyone
heard?
always saying
No,
that?
no. What have you heard?
Why are you holding my hand?
Oh, I'm sorry. What have you heard? What have you? I was trying to make sure you didn't interrupt me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's not gonna help.
You know, for example, I graduated Baldwin High School in 1984.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm showing my
And
age.
I was born in 1985. So
But what I'm saying is, there was a lady, Sean Jones,
Damn,
Sean-
Floyd, you old motherfucker, boy.
but I look good. Sean Jones is a girl named Sean Jones. She graduated in 1983, a year before me.
Okay.
That was Malcolm X's niece from Woodland Park.
Okay.
We used to go to the store in Woodland Park. There was this old lady sitting in the corner of the store.
Yeah.
We kids, not really concerned, not really knowing, but that was Malcolm X's mother
Yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah.
Stevie Davis, who's here from Baldwin,
Yeah.
Lake County hero, Bootsy.
Yeah.
He used to work at the Grand Oaks.
Yeah.
He used to care for Malcolm X's mom
Yeah.
in Baldwin, Idlewild.
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. So okay,
There's so
this
much
book-
history. It's so that's strong.
But this book talks about because I was just talking to Stephen and Bianca.
Bootsy,
I don't know if that's
Stephen Davis.
I don't know his last name, maybe, but that might be his dad. But they they also didn't know about this either, and so I don't know. But it's this book.
Think you're talking to the right people.
But I'm saying it's this book called The Dead Are Rising. It's about Malcolm X, and it goes into his parents' background and how they moved up to Michigan after their house was firebombed, and then they were super fundamental figures in the Garvey movement, and the Garvey movement. Revealed in this book that they had made a deal with the FBI unknowingly. They actually thought it was a deal with the KKK. That they would leave them alone if they made these separatist communities, because that was what each party wanted to, like, they didn't want to be near each other.
I'm not sure about that, but
that's the way the book said.
Right, but what I do know is,
but
what I do know is,
the founders. But listen, the founders of Idlewild, the 4 white guys that everyone's always like they were so
that
great.
was pre-Malcolm though.
But it wasn't pre his parents.
But it was pre-Malcolm.
But I'm saying the book lays out that the FBI infiltrated the KKK in order to make this deal with the Garveyites to be able to create these separate communities where Black people could just be by themselves. And Idlewild happened to get the land because these 4 white guys who were all card-carrying KKK members.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Squatted on the land, they stole the land, and they sold it to Black people. And everyone's like, why would they do that? They were just bucking the whole system to do this.
But
and I guess they just cared about
there's
them.
Different versions of that story.
But this book ties all these things together and it doesn't even say Idlewild in the book.
Right.
It's just this other story. And it lines up all these other things that is like
at the end of the day, they gave us a blueprint.
Again just a few years ago.
End of the day, they gave us the blueprint, and we have
They did not give us the blueprint.
Listen, hear me out.
No.
Whatever they did, that's fine. So now it's us here today. Before us, our parents, our grandparents. So now we have the opportunity to keep building on whatever they did.
I'm trying to tell you, that makes a lot of noise in the speaker.
Why are you holding my hand, Lydia?
I'm moving it.
So y'all take your turns holding each other.
They doing something over there.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right.
Gosh.
Y'all doing some behind the scenes shit.
Daddy jealous.
I ain't jealous.
But go ahead.
I'm just saying coincidences don't happen like that.
I hear you.
And I think that it's a piece of the puzzle that would help us a lot moving forward, because what I believe is the situation, because it's also mirrored in artist communities. Any community that is radical has been followed very closely by the government.
You don't think the government's following the revitalization of Idlewild?
Yeah.
They are. Because number one, you have Michelle Obama, who's connected to it. White Cloud, Woodland Park,
right,
where she vacationed. So of course it's on someone's radar.
Michelle Obama vacations where?
When she was growing up.
Oh, okay.
White Cloud, Woodland Park, Idlewild.
Oh, okay.
Is the places she went to as a kid.
Oh,
so of course it's on the radar.
Right.
But again, that means nothing, because right now we're doing the right things. We're doing the legal things.
Right.
And we're now committed to reestablishing what it was. It'll never be the same.
It'll be better.
It'll be better. That's what we're trying to do right now.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now.
Yep.
Well, that's what we.
And I'm gonna get out of here, but my last thing is, I'm running for judge for Lake County next year.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Born, raised, got the communities back, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna make this happen.
Okay.
Breaking news on the Supper Club.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yes, you heard it here
You heard
first.
it here first.
Let me put this drink down.
Yeah.
And I got the Blount brothers behind me.
You
already know, baby. You already know.
And I got my nephew back in the background. Where you at? Well, Monteith, come on. Come over here, I can see you,
There
man.
you go.
All right.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
can't see.
All right, y'all.
And I got
Well,
my future
are we,
ex-wife
are
here
we,
helping
are
me
we
too.
about to end this session?
Yes.
Yes, we're
Let's
going to
end
end
it.
this session. We appreciate everybody that
There's a
joined
couple
us tonight.
cabin closing parties tonight.
Yeah, we're going to Detroit Idlewater.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's going
shout
on?
out
I gotta go home. and get some
Closing of the
clothes on.
cabins.
We
See y'all there.
We see y'all in a couple of weeks. Y'all take care, man.
First and third Saturday.
Peace
Good
out.
night.
New chef on board.